Belief, know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here I'm screaming. Okay, it's a dream, and I pray as a team. One day it'll be me. If I want it, then I get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it.
Hey, everyone, and welcome back. And hope everyone's doing well. And we actually have a guest with us tonight who we're going to be bringing up in just a moment. He was on a while ago, back in 2021. His name is Omar, and his brother, Omar, had gone missing. And he's going to come on and give us an update and tell us what's going on. And anybody out there who has any experience in this area, we're going to try to look into it as well. But this is one of those areas where we're going to come together as a community and do the best that we can to help. Admittedly, I'm ignorant in this area. This is what we're going to be discussing tonight. But welcome. As always, over here on the left-hand side, you have your beautiful hostess, Lori. You have myself here. And go on and hit that the add to stream button there, beautiful. And we have Omar. And how you doing, Omar? It's been a while.
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
It's been crazy, but we're doing good.
Happy New Year. Sorry.
Yeah, same to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
It's good to see you again. Definitely.
Likewise.
And
I appreciate it.
Let me see. I'm just working on getting. Okay. One thing I love about StreamYard is I can use my screen reader to get around on this. And but I'm going to check the chat here. We've got Penelope, DW, Cheshire, Truth from Dawn. We've got Shannon. And if you could, Omar, because the last time that you were here, the channel's definitely grown a bit.
Nice, that's good.
It's been an awesome experience. But if you wouldn't mind sharing the story for us, because I know it's late over there, so we don't want to keep you up all night.
No, you good.
But if you wouldn't mind sharing the story about everything that happened and the updates that have happened since and what you're hoping to do, just feel free to take the floor here. And if anybody has any questions in the chat, we'll watch for those.
All right.
Now, if you are you on your phone or on a
on my
computer
phone
right now?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Down at the bottom, there should be a comments tab. I'm not sure how much you've used StreamYard, but there should be like a comments tab on the bottom of the screen, I think.
Yeah, it says chat.
Chat. Okay,
that's what you mean.
So if you tap on that, you can actually see the chat yourself, and it'll still keep you on camera and everything. And so you can actually see the chat too if you want to, address any of the comments that you might see.
Okay. How do I X out? Oh, I guess I just X out of it, right?
Yeah. You just click. Yeah. You just tap on the X up there, and it'll bring you back to the studio. But yeah, feel free to take the floor and just give us a kind of for everybody who's here, because there's definitely some new faces as well, and just give us if you would the background and go for it, man. We're just glad you're here.
Thank you again for having me on. Basically, my friend or brother from another, I call him my brother, even though we aren't blood related. Omar St. Hill, he went missing May 7th, 2020, and we've just been trying to find his location. You understand? And I know different you have allowed me to come on your platform to talk about it. Basically, we're still trying to locate him, and we obviously haven't located him up until this point, right? So that's a picture of him that I've posted everywhere. It's been on your site. It's been on another podcast. It's been on the news now since we last spoke. It was on Channel 11 a segment called Murder Mysteries. Not sorry, not missing. Missing. Sorry, not Murder Mysteries. That's your podcast, but um, where Mary Murphy. That's what it is. Mary Murphy Mysteries. That's what it is. Sorry.
Gotcha.
I reached out to her and she got back with me and allowed me to do a Zoom interview. And she also met with Omar's sister and did an interview actually in Hempstead where he went missing at. He drove by the area where he was last seen. And like I said, all this time we just been trying to get any kind of information on who may have seen him, last conversations they may have had, anything that might lead to us finding him. Myself and his family, obviously, we just looking for some closure. Just want to know where he's at, and want to bring him home. His family has 2 children, so that's what we've been doing. And so, like I said, nothing thus far. We did get some traction as far as attention with it being on the news, and Black and Missing has also posted it on their page around the time that I did the podcast for you last time. That got a lot of traction, over 1,000 shares and views, and over in like 24 hours. Black and Missing also did a documentary. He wasn't in the documentary, but HBO did post his picture on their documentary Twitter feed, which I posted on the Facebook group that I created, called "Have You Seen Him?" Omar St. Hill. So, like I said, we're just trying to bring awareness to it, trying to find it, trying to see who may know something, because somebody
Yeah.
like him doesn't just go missing.
Right.
Where it's popping. Hempstead. Was this Shannon? It happened in Hempstead, New York. He was last seen on Peninsula Boulevard in West Marshall, um, right around the corner from where or up the block from where he lived, in Hempstead, New York. And like I said, so in May, this May will be 2 years. So no word. So we really trying to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
So I know you guys been helping me out, giving me some ideas as far as creating the group, which is why I created that group. Currently, when I last checked, I just put it up last night. The group that Have You Seen Them? So if you want to go on there, Have You Seen Them? Omar St. Hill on Facebook, or you can go onto
Let me
my
go look for
page and
that.
find it too. Right, you can go in there, join. Is currently 58 members. So I'm just looking for, like I said, any kind of information, anybody who might have seen them around that time frame, and conversations with them, trying to piece it together, trying to find something out that can help lead to us finding them. So this 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 month, February 20th, I'm putting together. Do you have anything about the last
Let's see
moments
here.
he was seen? No, this is DW in response to that. Nothing besides somebody saw him in the gas station, um, and just said hello, and was on their way. They were going to work, happened to see him, didn't think nothing of it, just saw him and said hello, and that was pretty much the last person who saw him. Upstate New York, living on time. I appreciate that, Shannon. Yeah, appreciate it. Spread that word. So this February 20th, 2022, Hempstead, New York, we're going to be doing an actual search party. Um, we're looking to begin around 9 o'clock. We have, you know, an area that we want to cover. So we're looking for all the volunteers we can get to help get this search party as big as possible, so that we can cover more ground in a shorter time, obviously. Um, so yeah, February 20th, 2022 in Hempstead, New York. We're looking to um, well, sorry, I'm reading the comments and talking.
I have that link out there for the Facebook group.
Okay.
And so, if you're Facebook users, be sure to go in and join that group and show some support.
Mm-hmm.
If you're out there and you have there in the chat, if you have any ideas on starting a search party, please feel free to share your suggestions out there. Have
Please.
you thought about have you looked into like a GoFundMe to raise money for like any food for people going out and searching, or is that something that you even want to look into? Um,
That's not a bad idea. I have not, thought about that. I've been just trying to figure out the basics on how to have an efficient search party. I didn't think about the GoFundMe page, or but that's not a bad idea. Get something in the stomachs of the people, before they start the search. So that's not a bad. I didn't think about it though. That wasn't on my mind. I'm
yeah,
really, but that's not a bad idea
When did
either.
you say the search thing was?
February 20th.
Yeah, February 20th, this
February 20th.
2022.
And I don't know if you saw Shannon's comment out there.
Hmm.
She had mentioned about getting in touch with you to get the story out to other creator friends. I
Okay.
think that'd be a really good idea. Shannon, I can't remember if you're a Facebook user or not. But what we could do is Omar, if you don't mind sending
Hmm.
your email address in our conversation that we have between me and you and Lori.
Okay.
I could send that email address over to Shannon,
All right.
and then go from there. I can just text it to her.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll do that. I'll do that after the podcast. But yeah, that's really where we're going. Hoping that we can find something out. And just get some closure for the family. Private investigators. No, but another close friend of mine and Omar, I believe a private investigator had reached out. Who's that? Equisearch? Equisearch? I'm not sure what that
Equisearch.
means. Equisearch.
I
What is
didn't.
Equisearch?
They're actually a group that helps with searches and things. I don't know a whole lot about them. I'm still pretty new to a lot of that.
Mhm.
One comment out there in the chat, strongly agree with. Stay away from creators such as MGL, who I'm just going to put this out there because of everything that's going
Mhm.
on. But she goes by the name of Molly Golightly. Um, Other names that strongly suggest to stay away from is another channel that goes by the name of Bullhorn Betty or Jonathan Lee
Bullhorn
Riches.
Betty.
Yes, I'll text them to you.
Yeah.
But you just after
I'm writing it
everything.
down, but
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
that's fine.
Just stay away from them.
All right.
It's
Trust me, we've been on these streets, these YouTube streets, and
yeah. But there are some really
eyes have been
sincere
overwhelmed.
creators out here. But
Right.
some of those creators are looking for cases like this to make money off of them. And unfortunately, from what we've seen, I mean, just and other people out there in the chat would tell you because they've watched Lori and I go through some crap.
Mm.
Just avoid them if those names come up.
All
There are
right.
some
Yeah.
really good creators out here, sincere people who are trying to help,
Right.
and money is secondary to them.
Mm.
Their primary objective is to try to help. Shannon, she's spoken up here on a number
Okay.
of occasions, and she really awesome person. There's some others out here who might have suggestions, and that one of the big things to do is to try to get this out to as many people as possible. And
Okay.
so to be able to, with Shannon and others that might be able to get you in touch with other creators would be awesome, because the more platforms means the more people's
Right.
eyes will be on
Eyes
this,
open.
and
Right.
the more ideas and things. And so definitely think that that's a great idea.
Okay,
No,
so
no, I'm
Penelope
for that.
Penelope says,
Yeah.
has any of his friends said anything?
No, we have the same friends, even though I'm no longer out there. No information that's helpful in this case and locating them. A few have spoken to him around that time that day, but nothing that would have led us, to finding him at this current time. Obviously, it's like I said, it's been almost 2 years now, but nothing really.
Jameis,
I see that.
we were on the same. Go for it, Omar. You're good, man.
I see. Is it possible they ran away and he ran away from their life? I'm not sure. I can't sit up here and say that's the case or not. I know you know, he did struggle with losing his his brother slash his best friend. He lost his brother over 10 years ago, and that was hard on all of us. But I know it's extra hard on him. So I know that that can do something to you. You understand? But I just don't see him running away. Especially with a young daughter. He loved his daughter. They was like, hand in hand with it. So I
Oh,
don't.
well,
That's difficult for me to see. Not saying that couldn't be the case, but that's difficult for me to see like that.
I think we have Shannon
Not
up here with us.
no
Yes.
no
We do.
issues. I see the S up there for Shannon. I
Yep,
guess
yep.
yeah. I don't know any issues with anybody out there. He was a good guy, man. A lot of people know him. In the neighborhood. I don't know him for having any problems with anybody. That may have wanted to cause him harm. It's just I can't put my finger on it.
Truth from Dawn says, I'm in school to be a PI and have a PI mentor. I can offer any help I can be.
Laura
Nice.
Nelson said maybe want to reach out to Gray Hughes.
Gray Hughes.
Gray Hughes investigates.
And Duty Ron.
Yeah, other great channels. Really, really awesome.
Duty
people.
Ron is actually, he used to work for the New York Police Department, correct, people?
Who's that now?
Yeah, it was with
Is it Duty Holmes?
Duty Ron. Yeah.
Duty
Here,
Ron.
here, I just put it
Duty
up.
Ron. I see it. Duty Ron.
And Shannon, go ahead if you.
Number. And I talk to her occasionally. So I was going to get in contact with her if I can get a little bit more information. I'm sure it's on that Facebook page. She's
Right.
personal friends with Gray Hughes, so there's 2 entry points there. And then I'm sure that Benny would love to cover this. The PIs in Summer Wells's case, they have a direct connection with EquiSearch
Okay.
Midwest. So I can talk to them and see if maybe, we can get some contact for you. I don't really want to post too much on that Facebook page, but if there's a way to contact you on there, like messaging or anything like that,
that's
then I'd
fine.
love to do that. I kind of want to get a rundown. Does it have his name and age and all that stuff on the Facebook page?
Does it? No. Because I just started that page, so I'm gonna put that up there. I have the flyer that was on my actual page before I started the Facebook page that has, the specifics, his age, his height, so on and so forth. So I'm actually gonna post that later on tonight onto the
any
Facebook
information
page.
that you can provide so that they can cover this thoroughly.
Okay.
Location missing. Even if there's places that have been searched, might be a good way. If there's opportunities for people to help. If law enforcement is allowing people to search, anything like that, without giving away any kind of crucial information that could jeopardize the case.
I have an
Right.
idea.
What's up?
Shannon, if you're okay with it, and if you're okay with it, Omar, you could send your phone number if you're comfortable with that to us in Messenger, and I can forward that to Shannon.
Okay.
If you would be good with that, Shannon, or would email be better?
It doesn't matter to me. I mean,
because the thing that I worry about with Messenger is if you're not friends with somebody on there and you send them a message, it could sit in the message requests for like days. I mean, there's things in my message requests I didn't see for like years.
Right.
I never knew that was there.
Right.
And so if it would be okay, Omar, you could in our Messenger conversation, you're more than welcome if you feel comfortable doing so. Your number will be safe. It'll stick with. In that conversation, I can even delete it afterward if you're concerned. I can forward it to Shannon, and then if that would work, she could get in touch that way, and or through texting or whatever, and just try to get this out there more.
Good night,
No, that's
Kira.
fine.
I'm not a creep or anything. I don't have any kind of stalking charges.
Now, the other group, the other creators that we mentioned,
right.
Yeah, they've been on the stalker side, and there's video evidence out there to prove it. So.
Nah, that's something crazy. I see another good friend of ours, the brother's out. He's in there, Half. I see him in there. Half, what's going on? Half, what's up? I see him in there. He's in the chats. I'm going back and forth now, but yeah, we just trying to get more information. So, like I said, that all of the stuff that you're telling me about the EquiSearch, the Gray Hughes, the Duty Ron, I had no knowledge of. I've never done any of this before. Unfortunately, I'm in this position now where somebody I love that I just need some answers. That's really what I'm going for. whatever comes from it comes from it. But something is just too long. It just doesn't make any sense. So
You're looking for
uh,
closure, one way or the other.
yeah.
Yeah.
I need something. You know, I'm gonna think about it every day. This isn't like something you just say. You know, I go on. You got our day-to-day lives. You know, we got to do our day-to-day things that work, stay busy, take care of the family. But it's always theirs. You know, like trying to understand or make sense of it, but I can't. And there hasn't really, like I said, been any information. The detectives in charge of the case, they wasn't really any help. It was more so like looked over, you know, another
Yeah.
black male or he whatever, you know, he could leave if you want to leave. They're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. There wasn't nothing really happening. The only thing I found out from them really was that, you know, he wasn't in any jail, he wasn't in any hospital, he wasn't any Jane Doe in a morgue or anything like that. What I have? What I have?
All
Look
right.
kind of
See.
blurry in
Yo,
there.
what's good, bro?
What's
Hey,
going on?
welcome.
Yeah, my front camera cracked.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
What's that?
Said his front camera cracked. Now I was saying
All right.
it looked a little
Oh
blurry.
no.
Do you want to introduce him?
Oh yeah,
I
this is oh me? Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah, you.
this is Half. This is Half. This is another brother from the neighborhood, Hempstead. You
welcome,
know,
welcome.
Thank
we've
you.
been in
Appreciate it.
contact a lot through this whole process as well, just trying to get some information and you know,
I just want to verify you do not have a GoFundMe, right?
no, do not have a
Okay.
GoFundMe.
So yeah,
Okay.
he doesn't have. So Kira, if you're watching the replay or whatever, there is no link as of yet.
Mm,
Yeah,
they're not.
if you do decide to create a GoFundMe, just pass a link to us and we'll make sure to get that out there.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No. I mean, like I said, it's all this information is I appreciate anything that can help. If the go, like I said, I think you might have brought it up in that group text between us about the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
And I just, like I said, initially I was like, I don't know, because I'm like, I don't just want to be collecting money. I'm not in it for that. My
No.
main concern is to find them. But what you're
Right.
saying makes sense. You know, hey, you can get some food for the people, but then it's, you know, then I need a place to do that, and then, you know, give out the food. I don't know, with COVID being going on, I just
Yeah.
didn't think those. I didn't really think those lanes, but it's definitely
No, and that's okay. That's what it's all about, is perspectives. And
mhm,
the thing is, you know, Shannon might have some connections that would have, you know, be able to better help as well. And these other channels like Gray Hughes and Duty Ron,
mhm,
they might be able to even elaborate on, you know, some a wider scope of ideas and things. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all
mhm.
about. It's not about one channel taking it. It's about getting the
Right.
information out there. And, you know, thankfully with this channel growing, we've had some good people on top of those who are already there, who
Mhm.
know more than Lori and I do. I mean, we're just, you know, we're
Right.
still learning a lot of this stuff, and that's what it's all about. It's about helping and getting this information out there. And so
Right.
hopefully that information will be, you know, even more helpful in the search and everything else.
No. Thank again. I just want to thank y'all for having me on there again, and you know, keeping your channels open for me to even get this out there. As far as the police report, I do have the access to it, but there's really nothing in there.
Yeah.
There's next to nothing in there. You know, his father made the report, the initial report. Again, in the beginning, I would imagine nobody thought anything of it, even though, you know, it's still a little odd. He wasn't one to just go off and say, "Hey, I'm out," and you don't
Yeah.
see him for a couple of days. So, but still in all, you know, whatever, you know, 2 days pass, it's like, all right, then you know, after a few days, it's like, hold on, something, you know, no call, no nothing, something's off. So
Yeah.
the police report though doesn't really. Yeah, them investigators. I'm gonna be honest with you, Penelope. I had to stop. Because I'm someone who is super mindful of their energy and how I give it out. So if I feel you're not giving me the energy I'm looking for, I'm gonna leave you alone. The original investigators dealing with the case didn't give me the feeling that it was something of importance to them for them to
He was
take care of.
That's
complacent.
You know, he was more than secondary. You know,
Man.
He was at the back, and not to say there are other cases going on that they may have been dealing with, not to take
Yeah.
away from any of that, but at the same time, you telling me, if I'm asking you what's going on, what have you done, we looking for him, we miss him, and then you telling me things like, he could have left if he wanted to, he's an adult, things of that nature. We check this, we check that, we're gonna do this, but then nothing comes. I don't think you care. So then I had to
Yeah.
leave it alone. I'm not gonna lie, I was in contact a lot with that officer, and I was writing everything down in the same book that I'm writing this stuff down in now. And then, like I said, as nothing was happening, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna try to think of things myself and talk to people, from the neighborhood, and just try to see what I could figure out, because I didn't want it's not about me. You understand?
Yeah.
But
Right.
it was getting to me to that point. So I just, like I said, I just left them alone. The flyers, there were flyers, if I'm not mistaken. I don't live out there anymore. Understand? But I was told that there were flyers posted. Then I doubt they're up now. Have you
Definitely.
may
I'll be right
able
back.
to talk more on that? That's fine. But is there still stuff out there?
Yeah, we put flyers up. As far as
Well, if you can get
flyers,
us a flyer,
no flyers around where we put.
if
We
you guys
could
can
get
get
you
us
a
a
flyer.
flyer, we
That's
can
no
definitely
problem.
throughout YouTube get that spread pretty far and wide.
Okay.
Yeah, we could get
I have
you.
that.
We could get you an original flyer that we put up.
Yeah, if you just put up like a PDF or
Yeah.
something, or even just a picture, we can save it and print it off, with yours or the family's permission. Then, I mean, YouTube goes all over the world. It's not just the United States. So, I mean,
cool.
Lori, for
Yeah,
instance,
that's
is in
cool.
Canada. So
Right.
Bob's in the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. We've got it covered.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, so we've been doing things like that, posting the flyers all this time. We did, put together a video, which I'm gonna also post to this page. Like I said, the page is new, but I've been posting, and Half has posted as well, and others has shared, posted, his sister has posted, these different things we were doing. But now I'm gonna just, funnel it all to this Have You Seen Him page, so everybody can go there for those, any specifics.
Yeah, you've got to have more than one voice. One man can only yell so far.
Right. That's very true.
So I don't know if you've heard on Bob and Lori's channel before, of little Summer Wells, the 5-year-old girl that's missing in Tennessee.
Yeah, no, I believe he spoke about it before when I was on it last time.
She's missing. She's been missing since June 15 of last year. And it seemed, I mean, I'm elbows deep in this case with the family. And I've met with the police up there, and I got the vibe from them that they were very complacent too. But I was assured by one of the TBI, which is like FBI, but for Tennessee, I was assured by him that they're doing a lot behind the scenes that they're not putting out there. So, I'm hoping that maybe that makes you feel a little bit better, is that they're not going to release a lot of things to you guys. So even though it may look on the outside like the waters are still, they're still making ripples somewhere. And I mean, I know New York police, they hold a hard spine, they got a very stiff spine, and they're not going to give just by somebody asking them,
Right.
Yeah, if you can give me all his information and stuff, I could make up a flyer too for him.
All right, that's fine. I can do. Hold on, who's that talking? Who's that? Lori?
Me, Lori.
Okay. All right, yeah, no, I can do that. I can, like I said, I have one. I can send you the picture and with the specifics of what happened, and like Shannon said, more than one voice obviously will help, and that's the goal. That's why
Well, when you were on the
posting.
show, the show a couple months ago, we had just started into the true crime community, so we didn't really know anybody or anything like that, and only had a few subscribers. We were just tiny.
Right.
But now, we've made a lot of friendships and, broadcasted to a lot of people. And this is why we're here, to all collectively get together and be like, hey, this person needs to be searched for. This person needs to be found.
Right. Somebody we love it.
Definitely.
We don't just disregard them. Yeah, that's my take on it. So I'm definitely for that.
Well, this is a different take Jameson has. What are your thoughts on that, Omar?
What's that?
What's that?
Especially the black women without pressure. Who you saying the police will do nothing without pressure?
Yeah.
I don't know that I definitely agree with that. I mean, in a typical instance, that may be true. But
Yeah.
if you look at the population of all races other than Caucasian in any groups of police in New York, state, city, all of them, there's more black police officers than there are white anymore.
That's an interesting point there. See, I don't have the information on that, but I know that in some cases it definitely
That's very
seems that way.
interesting.
It definitely seems that way, and it sucks because the skin color shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't.
No.
Absolutely
I mean,
not.
that's-
We all bleed the same color and we're all human.
Yep.
None of us choose what color or what sex we are born as. That's just insane to me.
Oh, that's one reason why I'm happy to be blind, because I don't care. I don't care about the skin
Like I
color. It
told you
doesn't
before,
matter.
it just
Right,
means
right.
you see everybody for everything they really are.
Yep.
No, I think I understand what he's saying. It's the system, not individual cops. No, it's not a blanket statement. All cops don't care. I'm just talking about the person that was dealing with this case in specific, and I was just one person. I'm not sure if anybody else was contacting that same detective at the time, but this, like I said, this is the attitude he's giving off, and the reality of it is, if we want something done, we're gonna have to get it done ourselves, regardless whether they want to do it or not. You know what I mean? That's why it's like at some point it's like, yo, I'm gonna go figure this out. I'm gonna do what I can to figure it out. Because if you why do I have to butter you up to do the job you were hired to do? You know, why do I gotta be giving you all of this pressure for something? This is you're a detective, and this ain't to bash the detective, but I'm just answering, to the Jameson comment. Like, why do I got to do all of that? Like, yo, listen, I'm calling you obviously as a friend. You know what I mean? I know I'm not his blood, but that's my brother. You understand? We grew up with each other. I knew Omar 30-something years. So
sometimes those connections are stronger than familial connections. So
it is. Because obviously you in school, you around your friends more than you are your parents anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of it. So that's how we came up together. You know what I'm saying? 30 plus years. So nah, I didn't feel like I need to be giving you all of this attention. Like, just do your job. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing new. So when I got that energy, I just took it as, all right, then this is what I kind of expected. I'm gonna keep it moving. That's not gonna say, well, I'm gonna stop caring. I'm gonna stop trying to figure it out. So I keep it moving. Half knows, and I'm in contact with half. Right, yeah, it is real. It's unfortunate. It sucks. I'm not gonna sit here and lie like I hate it. I think it's terrible, but the reality is
But if you think about it too, it's a worldwide thing, because these police officers are understaffed, undertrained, underpaid, so they're going to be complacent in their jobs. And that's just with anybody else. You work in a factory, you work in a hospital, you're a teacher, anything like that. If you're underpaid, you're understaffed and you're having to work twice as hard for less money, you're going to not do your job to the best of your ability. Being a police officer anymore is not what
it used to be, what they
iconic thing, like it used to be. So I don't know. I don't understand. I would not want to be a cop in today's world. It's just no.
Yeah, it's a different climate. It's a different climate, and it's like I said, what it boils down to is, I don't say nothing. I just say whatever. I leave it alone, and then that's it. Have I had any luck with media? No, it's crazy. I with the exception of Mary Murphy, on Channel 11, she stuck to her guns. She told me she would get with me. I contacted all of the news stations, though. Channel 12, the local news, they was sending me on a goose chase. Half got with Channel 12 as well. Many times they was giving him the same spin. And so which was crazy, because that's local. This is one of your local Long Islanders, but I'm not gonna dig into that. And but like I said, Channel 11, Mary Murphy, she was super thankful for that. She said she'd do it. She got with me like the very next day or 2 days later. We did the Zoom interview. She went out to my old neighborhood. Half was there. He was in the news segment. Omar's sister was there, also in the news segment. And they got some traction. People with posting.
There we go.
Had to switch to the laptop. There you go.
That happens.
Oh,
that happens.
Crispy.
There we go.
Crispy. Yeah, so it got. I was following the comments, seeing if anybody was saying, "Oh, I'm seeing." But that's really what we were looking to do, just to reach more people to see if they may have seen him. Maybe somebody saw him a day after that last time that we know him to have been seen. Just trying to piece it together, and nothing like that was popping up in the comments, but it was being shared. The same thing, like I said, when it was posted on the Black and Missing Foundation on their page, it got a lot of shares and views. We still didn't get any fruit from it, but it's the seed is planted, and now it's growing, and being on here now, like you said, with your audience grown even more since the last time we spoke. This is good, you know what I mean? And I'm just getting these contacts out with Shannon and these different things you're telling me.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get closer to figuring out what's happening or what happened, I should say.
Penelope, that's a great idea. My
I
husband
agree.
is actually a truck driver and owns his own trucking company, and he goes into New York quite a lot. I'll print off, once we get a flyer, I'll print them off and have him drop them off at
Oh,
the
there
truck
we
stops
go.
and put one on his truck.
There we go. That's a good
That's
idea.
nice.
Really
I
good idea.
appreciate that. That's nice. Flyers on trucks and cars. I like that.
Well, Mr.
See,
Omar, can I get his last name and his age, so that way I can kind of let these people know? I'm going to send out a text to them, the ones I spoke about.
His name is Omar St. Hill, ST. Hill. So his name is Omar St. Hill. He's 39 as well. He's gonna be 40 in September, but 39 right now. About 5'8", maybe 170 pounds. I could be wrong. He's not a big guy,
Did he leave on foot, or does anybody know? Did he have a vehicle?
He didn't have a vehicle. He left on foot when he left his home and walked in the direction of the same store that he was seeing later that night, right? But it kind of sucks with Omar too. I used to always mess with him about it. Like he was always off the grid. He not a internet. He not on Facebook. He was never with all of that Facebook, social media stuff like that, or even credit cards for that matter. You know what I mean? That just wasn't him. You know what I mean?
Right,
He wasn't connected to the matrix,
And
so to
that's
speak.
sad
like
because that's how a lot of people are traced.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I
know.
was going to say. It's like if he had a cell phone with him.
Yeah, the key factor, he didn't have a cell phone, ID, wallet, nothing.
Right.
Nobody does that. Nobody leaves in the world without a cell phone nowadays.
Right, even kids anymore.
Yeah. It's a messed up world that we're in nowadays.
And it was at the height of the pandemic when New York, we was actually the epicenter of the pandemic. New York, at the same time, bodies was piling up. People was, it was crazy at the time. It was like the worst time to ever go missing.
And it was a red zone. We couldn't go back home without quarantining or come back without quarantining.
Exactly.
What date did he go missing? So I can tell them that as well.
May 7th.
Ooh. And what year was that? 2020?
2020, right.
Okay. I'm going to send out a text. Bob, I'm going to jump down. Thank you for your information, Half and Omar. I'm going to see what I can do. Get Bob some information so that I can contact you so we can arrange something about you getting on there with them.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Jen.
Both of you, I'm sure, would be more than welcome.
Definitely.
All right.
Hey, Lori.
Appreciate it.
Now, I wasn't sure. Okay, between you, Hun, and Omar. Omar, if you don't have a flyer already, I can't remember, and I apologize, but I'm sure because Lori makes those posters, she'd probably be able to make one up and then just put a white background on it so that it's more friendly for printing. Right. If and maybe that's something that we could do and then send it off to Shannon to print out for her husband when he's out and going through New York. Do you think that would be doable, Hun?
I'm working on one now.
Sweet.
That would be great.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll do that. Like I said, as soon as this is done out in that same group message that we have, I'll send the picture in the same spec that I just told Shannon.
Yeah, please do.
You know what I mean? I'm not sure what else you need. The height. What he was wearing, his age.
Well, I'm going to give them kind of a rundown of what you're telling me, and then once I get contact information, I'll ask you more as they ask, and then I'm sure that they'll probably just ask you to give them the rest of that information too. But I kind of want to give them a taste of what we're talking about here, so they have an idea.
Right. No, okay. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'll do that. I'll do that as soon as this is done.
All right, we're gonna get his name and face out there. You watch.
Thank you, for real. Appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much.
No problem. Thanks, guys, for having me up. I'm gonna
Hey,
jump down and make some
always,
calls
Shannon. You're always welcome up here.
All right.
And White Rabbit, I don't believe that they have a YouTube channel, but there is a Facebook group. I can put the link down here in the chat again. There's the Facebook group page right there, and anybody who's able, if you're using Facebook, please feel free to share that group out there, because the more exposure that gets, I think the better it's going to be. And then when you message us, Omar, just like I said, feel free to put your phone number if you'd like, and I'll pass that on to Shannon, and we can get it out there.
Get it out there as much as possible. No, I appreciate it. But that's really where we're at right now. Still trying to figure something out. The search party, we hoping to see what we can find.
Awesome.
But that's really I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I'm on here trying to get as much info as possible, and any advice to do what you guys have been doing. So again, I just want to thank you for that.
Anytime. That's what it's all about, man. And we keep you in our thoughts and prayers regularly, and just glad to have you up here. And I'm sorry for your friend's name. Goes by is it Half?
Half, yeah.
Well, it's good to have you up here too, and hopefully, I'll get you in touch with Shannon, and I know that she has more reach, and just getting the story out there, and that's really awesome about her husband, because with him going to New York, he could put those flyers out at truck stops and things, and I know she'll be able to get information too. And there's people out here in the chat who have said that they would be glad to put flyers out in their areas too. So let's get this going.
Definitely.
All right. Yep.
We definitely appreciate it. Everybody in the chats, the comments, giving advice, and we appreciate all. All help is good help. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah. And we appreciate you guys coming on and just updating on everything that's going on.
Definitely. I also requested to join the group on Facebook, and I'm shared it to my page. So I'll definitely be spreading the word about you guys' channel.
Appreciate that. That means a lot to us.
Yeah, definitely good.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely good.
Build a community.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. That's what it should be about. Again, money should be the secondary thing. Helping people should be first.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Yeah. Definitely. Humanity. The world got away from humanity.
Yeah, especially through the pandemic. This past 2 years has
been terrible.
Been rough.
Yeah, it has. It really has.
Terrible. Yeah.
Shannon says that she's going
like you though, definitely.
Anytime, and we're glad you all are out here. Shannon said that she's going to her in-laws in Jersey, so she can definitely get some flyers passed out there as well.
Cool.
Oh, that's true. Penelope says an accident could have happened, and without ID, he might have lost memory or something. I mean, there's so many different angles.
Right.
I've heard of stories where that's happened.
Shannon, I just sent you the flyer.
Could you put that up on screen, hon? Let us know if this looks okay to you, Omar.
It won't have the ion thing or the things here.
The who things? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's a watermark on the screen. So
right. Oh, that's good. You did that pretty quick. Yeah.
She's good at what she does. I'm telling you, she works hard on that stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, doing it while we in the podcast. No, that's good.
She was putting that thing together.
No, that works. It definitely works. I said, we appreciate you giving us the platform to even talk about it.
That's what
You know,
that's what that's what Lori wanted to start all this for, and she and I mean, that's what we want. And if there's anybody else who, like, we've even put it out there before, if there's anybody else who's going through a situation like this and they want a place where they can come and share the story and talk, this place is open. It doesn't matter what skin color. I hate how people make something out of freaking skin color. It shouldn't matter. They like you're saying, humanity has gone out the window, especially over the past 2 years, and it sucks.
Yeah.
And that's the last place we want to be, is where they only let certain people. No, screw that.
Right.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. It's been rough.
But definitely praying for you guys.
Yeah, thank you, man. We need those as well.
Anytime.
Definitely.
Jameson wishes you both a very exactly. Welcome to the family.
How often you guys go live and do shows?
Every night at 8 p.m. Pacific. Yep.
Okay.
We keep busy.
And sometimes I go throughout the day.
Yeah, sometimes she goes live through the day. She works on a video of missing persons posters that she tries to put together through the day as well.
Okay.
Because sadly, even with mainstream media, like, in a lot of cases, if the story isn't interesting enough to where it can spark, views, they don't put it up there.
Yeah, like a Gabby Petito, huh?
Right.
I'm pretty sure everybody know that name.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it's crazy. Coming later, like he said, you're in a minority neighborhood. It's a lot of variables that do play a part in situations like this,
and it sucks.
And it is what it is. Certain things we just can't change. But like I said, outlets like this is great, and everybody who's commenting and showing a little interest in just anything gets you a long way.
Right.
Anything that you contribute makes great progress, because we've been doing more progress on our own than the law enforcement or anybody. You understand? But we know they got other things on their plate other than one single missing person from the streets of Hempstead, New York, which is it is what it is.
Yeah, but still, Omar matters too.
Definitely, definitely do. Definitely do.
Yeah. That's the thing. You get it from the people you least expect. You know what I mean? Like how y'all welcoming us in here now. I don't know we don't know you personally. You know what I mean? But
they're just YouTubers. We're YouTubers in a long distance relationship from California and British Columbia is all we are. A blind dude in a small town Canada, girl.
They say the world is a small place anyway, you know what I mean? It's small, but the media, social media, and things like that, shrink it even more, and that brings us even closer, quicker, than we ever could be before.
Exactly.
So it's definitely works in our favor like that. So we're gonna keep going until we figure something out. Honestly, like it's not just it's not a whatever. Let it fall by the wayside. So.
You guys got a place out here, and whenever you have updates and you want to bring those updates, just let us know, and we'll have you back out here.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Definitely reach back out. Keep you updated. Keep you posted.
Anytime. Yeah, and there's always the messenger chat, and if you'd like to have into that as well, go for it. And like I said, if there's any updates or anything that you need or whatever, just let us know, and we can you see how easy it is to come up here,
Right.
We'd be glad to have you up here again. You guys are welcome up here.
Thank you.
Anytime. Penelope's wondering about share it with Griff, please.
And also, yes, Shannon, definitely Dolly Vision and Penny.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not sure what Dolly Vision is, but I saw that at the bottom.
That's a good channel. Good channel.
He's a good guy.
Very funny too. No, you might want to look into his channel, because he does call-ins sometimes, and you can even call in and talk about it over there. He puts the call-in number out there, and he'll have his lines open. He's on the East Coast, so be sure to subscribe to his channel. And you could probably do a call in and just tell him that Ion Entertainment Network sent you guys.
Cool. Omar does matter. I did see that, Jameson. You're right.
Definitely
Omar
like that. Omar definitely matter.
What was his favorite color?
What's his favorite color?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever he looked good in, you know what I mean? He wasn't. I don't know. He wasn't like at a specific color. I would say.
Right.
He's fresh though. You know, he was clean. You know, he kept it clean. I can't say blue.
Shannon, it's the one that you
or
sent
red or whatever.
email to last night. Or from
Say that again.
I was just saying to Sharon or Shannon. Oh my God, what is wrong with me, Shannon? That it's the email you sent the email to us from.
She's almost from red, like both of y'all shirt.
Yeah,
that's funny.
He's a late night channel located in Virginia, usually from midnight to 5 or so. Yeah, that boy, he streams a long time.
He is awesome though. I you know, he can definitely bring a smile to your face. Like seriously.
I've done that twice now, and I apologize, or more probably. Oh my God, it's so terrible. Just smack me upside the head when I do it again, please, Shannon. No, I'm not Shannon or Sharon. I'm Shannon. But you just gotta get it straight in my head first, okay?
I can say though that he was last seen wearing a dark navy, like Nike jogger suit, and like a dark hat, dark black or not dark black or dark navy hat as well. So that's just more information, you know, as well as far as what he had on that last day he was seen. So I won't say it was his favorite color, but it was the color he had on that night. Or that afternoon.
DW wants to know what gas station he was rumored to be seen.
The 7-Eleven on Peninsula Boulevard in West Marshall.
Yeah, that was 7-Eleven. The gas station is it was mobile. It's not mobile no more.
Oh, they switched it. Okay,
it's
not
a
mobile
different.
anymore.
It's like green. So it's something different. It's like green something. It's something different. But the store, the storefront is a 7-Eleven. The gas station is something different.
Gotcha.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's called green something. They got like a leaf, a green leaf. It's called green something. I'm not sure.
What was the street?
West Marshall.
Peninsula Boulevard.
Okay.
Right.
Let's see. You said West Marshall.
West
Marshall Street and Peninsula.
Yeah, Peninsula Boulevard.
Okay.
Hempstead, New York.
Let me take a look. I'm gonna try to do a search here and see if anything comes up. Shoot. I'll have to do a look into that. There's like Sunoco. There's.
Sunoco is like a
block.
Half a block away.
Oh wait, is this it? Hang on. Apple Green.
Yeah. There you go.
It's 797 Peninsula Boulevard. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that sounds right. Apple Green. Green something.
Say that again, Bob.
Apple Green. It's all one word. Apple Green.
Mm-hmm.
It's at 797 Peninsula Boulevard. Here, I'll see if I can grab the link and send it to you, hon. Hold on.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's where he was last seen, right?
Correct.
In that parking lot.
Correct. In the actual gas station. No, in the actual store.
In the actual store.
Right.
Let's see here. There you go. I just sent it to you in Messenger so you can. There we go.
Oh, that didn't take you long to find that either.
That?
I said that didn't take you very long to find it.
And I used my screen reader to do all of that stuff. I didn't have to put my forehead to the freaking screen. I've got like the most popular forehead on YouTube. Because before we started using StreamYard, whenever I'd read stuff, I'd have to like get really close to my screen, and I use this screen reader that uses synthesized speech, and I'm able to do a lot of this stuff with my eyes closed most of the time, which is really nice when I can do it. Oh man.
And your show covers pretty much missing people.
We talk about missing persons. We talk about true crime cases, murder cases, cold cases, and then we just talk about all the other crazy crap sometimes because there's a lot of crazy crap out there. But Lori will go through and look on the pages for missing persons each day, and make posters, and she'll put a video together, and we play that Monday through Friday. But we talk about a lot of those different kinds of things, and we'll read stories. We were covering cyberbullying and cyber mobbing and stuff the past several days. We're a variety channel, so sometimes we might eventually stream some gameplay up here, but we do love getting the word out when it comes to missing people and helping people to be aware of that, and there's a heart for that there. And who we got that there?
This situation, with the disappearance of my brother, it opened my eyes to how many people go missing every day. We on a few Facebook groups. You got Black and Missing. You got Missing on Long Island. You got a couple of groups, and it's like every day, all day, and it's like wow. And you don't get no coverage at all. There's no coverage. You got to be real big headliner in order for it to get coverage. It was sad, like when local law enforcement don't even really, show any regard to their local residents or community members. These are community members who's in your town locally, who's paying taxes, who's doing this, who's family members like anybody else. So.
Just to say hi real quick out there to Tracy. I'm not sure what platform. I'm hoping I can get StreamYard to be able to get it to announce the platform to the screen reader. But whichever platform you're watching this on, Tracy, hi and welcome. Let's see. Oh, Tracy's from Dolly Vision.
Oh, sweet.
Welcome. We're doing good over here. We're talking with Omar and good friend Half. They have a friend who's been missing, and just trying to organize a search party. And we actually had referred them to Dolly Vision because I know Dolly, just like Lori, we called in once that he does call in, so you might be hearing from him over there.
And that's a YouTube channel as well?
Yes. You just search for Dolly Vision.
Okay.
Lori Barlow says it seems like the past few years more people of color have gone missing, especially young people.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
It's
I agree.
Like I said, I didn't notice it because you're not paying attention to somebody, obviously
till they hit home,
close to you, till they hit home, and that's when I started joining all these different groups and seeing how often these posters pop. Now it's popping up in my feed. Before it wasn't because I wasn't following these different platforms. But now it's like I see that in my post. I'm sorry, in my feed more than anything. Now it's like it's insane.
We've got Sassy Butt from Dolly Vision out there too. So some people coming in from Dolly Vision. How's it going out there, Sassy? Thank you, Tracy. He's been missing since May 7th of 2020. And being that he's an adult, it just makes me wonder if being that he's an adult, that the mentality is, well, he's an adult, he can do what he wants. But it's when it's abnormal for somebody to go missing like that with no contact, it doesn't seem like it's being taken seriously.
Of course, exactly.
Like I said, that was my thing, and that's just what I was getting from the officer or the detective, whatever. That it just wasn't. It was hey, these things happen. They'll eventually come back. But like you saying, Bob, it's not. This isn't a norm, for him. I could see if this happened a lot. He left for a couple days. He come back like, nah. This is nothing. This is nothing like anything that I've ever seen since I know him. You know what I mean? So
right.
So at that point, when I'm telling you that as the person, the lead on the case, I think you should take that into consideration.
I agree. I don't think that things have been taken as seriously as they should have been by law enforcement.
No urgency. I think one of the things they could have did was at least go to the store within that couple of days after
security footage.
Exactly.
Yep.
You know, and then we went there ourselves. We was there on the ground the next day once we heard, okay, this is, you know, because he called us. He called me the night before. Oh, he called you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then
he called me that morning. I spoke to him that morning.
It was like early. He hit me, and it was odd the way he was calling a few of us, you know. And then we went to the store, like, listen, can y'all just, you know, and they wasn't trying to, the store people wasn't even trying to do nothing for us. Oh, you need the police, da-da-da. You know, we told the police, like, yo, this is where he was last seen. You know, you should get over there and check the cameras. They didn't check no cameras. They didn't do anything. It was like zero sense of urgency. And I understand the time, but at the time, it was like the height of the pandemic. It was nothing going on around, like, I think people just started trying to come back outside a little bit, you know, but because everything was shut down. But yeah, I think that would have gave us something, like,
right.
The sad thing is that people shouldn't have to fight to, and again, I understand that with the pandemic and everything that there's probably case overload, but shouldn't have to fight, you know, for this to be out there. And if color has any involvement in it, then that's just sick, because it shouldn't. I hope that that's not the case, but that should have nothing to do with it. You know, we've had some others up here on stream. It's Jennifer Van Delson. She has a Facebook group as well, and her son Alex was transgender, and the police expected them to buy the story that he went on a 10-mile walk in sub-zero weather with asthma and not appropriately dressed, and, you know, triggering guys. But be sure, you know, there's a banner going on the bottom, so if anybody is going through a mental health crisis, there are numbers there to contact. But they expected Jennifer to believe that Alex committed suicide when the evidence did not look that, and she's had to fight, and she's still fighting to try to get answers, but law enforcement is just nonchalant. Like they seemingly don't care. There was another woman, she has a Facebook group that's against gun violence. No worries.
All right. I don't know what this looks like, so let's add it and see. Because, you know, I don't know these things until after I see them.
There we
go. Oh, I see. Oh, man.
She's fast at that stuff, I'm telling
you.
Yeah. I even have a picture of the apple green store.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Thank you, man. Wow.
So I'll send that to not Sharon.
Shannon.
Yeah, Shannon. I have to keep remembering it's Shannon. Did you? Okay, well, I'm just going to send it to the last.
Yeah, just reply to the last email from last night. I agree, Tracy. Tracy says, I'm sick of channels not covering all races. It's very disappointing to me. I think everyone should cover all races. Agreed. Like, how many channels are not covering the West Boys? You know, or the North and West because of the color. Like I said, there are times when I'm thankful for my blindness because, and Lori, she doesn't, the thing is, the skin color doesn't matter. We're all human. You know, we all bleed the same freaking color. You know, but there's such a lack of humanity because of the prejudices that are placed on kids as they're growing up by family, and people have to make a change and take an intentional step to break that chain And it's like with my boys, we've had some different situations that have taken place, and I've told them, it's like, guys, the skin color doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if somebody's blind. It doesn't matter if they're in a wheelchair. Those things don't matter. They are people. They matter just as much, and they should be treated just the same as anybody else, regardless of any of those things. But the chain has to be broken somewhere. But it takes being intentional, and it takes a choice and a desire to take that step, because of all of those prejudices that have been passed down by families, and it has to stop.
Definitely. It needs to stop.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh man, what was that? Like, let me go back to that. Cheshire says if you had money signs, it'd probably be solved by now. And that sucks. That's another thing too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's like if you're in a lower class, it's like, oh, sorry, we can't help you. You can get a PI for multiple thousands of dollars.
Yeah. But it's sad, but it ain't nothing new. It's nothing that I wasn't expecting. So I wasn't, I don't have a gang of money to just, to just be like, hey, go do what I need you to do. Like, so I wasn't expecting much, which, it sucks, but it's the reality of it. So it's like we're gonna keep going, like I said, regardless. So yeah, that's how it is. The wealthy keep getting, and everybody else fall in line. This is the world that we. It doesn't have to be this way, and I'm always pushing for better days ahead. That's my motto. That's what I promote. But at the same time, it's like I know some people ain't gonna want to hear that message, but that doesn't affect how I move. Now, if I allow their energy to affect mine, then I lose. We still lose. So I'm gonna keep on moving. Whoever is willing to talk. I know more than just Half back home. You understand? But me and Half been in contact since this whole thing been going on. He's giving me the same energy that I'm pushing out. So
there you go.
There, we're gonna keep going. How we gonna keep going? So, it is what it is. Those who support, we appreciate. Those who don't, I'm not really thinking about. Because
exactly.
It's not helping. So we just keep on the path. That's in the direction of trying to bring some closure or some understanding of what happened with our brother. So that's just the reality.
Again, you both have a place out here.
If anybody wants that flyer, I just put the link in there to our YouTube community post.
Awesome.
Okay.
Here, and what I'll do is I'm going to grab it. Did you send it in Messenger, hon?
I can.
Oh, so you sent them? If you haven't yet, send them your videos. The videos you made.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
All the pieces that we put together, the flyers we got so far, the initial flyer, the one I just did for the search party. And then the video,
right.
Like you got 2 videos you did. Yeah, all that. Yeah, send them all out.
Do you mind if we upload those to our channel?
No.
Yeah, I mean, no, I should say. Yeah, of course. Yeah, do that.
And what I'm going to do is, I'm gonna save this flyer to my phone. I'm gonna go and put it out on, the Twitter pages right now, for our Ion page, and then I'm gonna put it out on my personal, my Blind Dad Life page out there too. And being that I'm on here, I'm not going to try to put any text in at the moment. But I'm going to put this out there right now, and we'll start here. We'll get this going. Okay.
Good. Appreciate
there we go. That's what it should be all about, All right, so that is now there. And I'm going to go over to Twitter and get that out. Okay.
I'll be honest. That's intriguing. Like what you doing.
Oh man, here, check this out. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how you doing.
Here's my screen. I've got it magnified, so it's like super huge. All right.
Okay.
Now the other way that I do things is with a screen reader, and you aren't going to be able to probably understand this, but So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna retweet this without looking at my phone.
Wow.
No, there's so much technology out there that people with visual disabilities or other disabilities can use use
that is
technology.
great.
It's awesome.
That is awesome for real. Yeah, so I see a lot of people saying like, cause like you said, oh, we wasn't thinking of GoFundMe's, we wasn't thinking of just taking money. Number one, to what to do with it. You understand?
Yeah.
We're not in this for financial gain
Exactly.
or nothing. We just really want to find our brother.
Right.
But you know.
But I see where she's coming from though, as far as for the PI fee and stuff like that. That makes sense. You know, PayPal or GoFundMe, I don't know, same concept.
Yeah, that same concept. Yeah, it's probably the same concept. I don't know. That's something we could look into.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Andy.
What's that?
Thank you, Andy Figs. Well, Tracy, I guess.
Oh yeah,
thank you so much.
No donation. That's beautiful.
Oh well, thank you so much for that.
Definitely.
You know, the channel does help with an income, but the primary objective is helping people, and things like that are very much appreciated because, you know, money is tight, but the primary objective is helping people.
Definitely.
And other things will come in time, but when you put money in its proper place, secondary, it helps to have a much clearer perspective on things.
Do it what it's supposed to do. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, White Rabbit says it's worth doing for a PI.
There you go. And there's nothing. Just I think that the thing is the guilt for asking for help. You know, Lori and I have a GoFundMe up. We don't talk about it very much, but we have one up for us to be able to meet in person for the first time. And when you're in a class where you don't have a lot of income, you know, we're in this mindset where if you ask for help, there's that stigma that, oh, you're just, you know, and apologize for these words, but people will treat you like, oh, you're bottom feeders. Oh, you're just parasites sucking off. No, there's nothing wrong with asking for help, but society has kind of gotten us in this mindset where if you don't have it and you ask for help, you're asking for it because, you know, you just don't want to get up off of your butt and earn it for yourself. No, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. It's something I'm still having to learn.
And it's a bad stigma. And I see you guys got a lot of mental health crisis. And that's the thing. This whole thing could be a mental health crisis. You understand?
Yeah, exactly.
And then people don't talk out and people don't ask for help, especially men. And I can't speak for everybody. I can speak for myself, especially men and black men like myself. And coming from where we come from and the things we experience, we deal with a lot of things on our own.
Yep.
And then if we speak out and, you know, people look at you like you're crazy or you're weird or you're bugging or you know what I'm saying? So it's a very bad stigma when it comes to wanting help and needing help and asking for help. And it's not even asking, it's the response you're gonna get when you ask for some help. I think that's what people fear the most. You know what I'm saying? The way they're gonna be looked at, the way they're gonna be judged, the way they're gonna be, you know, criticized because you need help and you're in a vulnerable place. And it takes a lot to ask for help, and people shouldn't just turn that to, you know, to a blind eye and, you know, they bugging. He's crazy.
Sassy Butt says I've got so much to say, but this won't let me say the YouTube chat. It only allows like 200 characters.
But
Would you be okay?
I did put the link in there to come up if you want to.
Yeah, Sassy, if you'd like to come up here, you're more than welcome. Because that 200 characters does not work very well. That's why I don't like. I'm so long-winded with my writing. But half what you were mentioning about the mental health, you know, and with men, a lot of us were raised, you know, oh, real men don't cry. You know, real men. It's almost like you're supposed to be a machine. And if you show emotion, then you don't fit into that social norm of being a man. You know, it's work, provide, but you're not allowed to feel. And there are a lot of men who are suffering from that because, you know, I mean, myself, I do shed tears. And I've taught my boys there's nothing wrong with a man crying because it takes more strength to cry than it does to hold it in. And holding it in is dangerous. It turns you into an abusive person because at some point you're going to explode. Is that Sassy there?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
Sassy.
Welcome, Sassy.
Thank you. I just want to say that your brother is so lucky to have you guys out there fighting to help to try and find him. And and I also want to say in our community of being African American, mental health issues, it's like suck it up. And it doesn't really matter if you're a male or female, it's suck it up.
Yep.
You know, and it's sad. And it's sad that people of color, it's like we don't even matter, and we go missing and nobody's looking for us except for our you know, our families. And let it be somebody of another nationality and they're on CBS News and CNN, everybody looking for them.
And that stuff ticks me off.
Infuriating. If my black son came up missing, it would be me and my mother fighting to find him.
God forbid that happen.
The police. It should be, you know, our community should be out there looking, and that's not how it is. And most content creators could care less about covering us, and that's sad. It's absolutely sad. This young man needs to come home.
Agreed.
He needs to come home. People need to be looking for him. People need to be putting the word out for him. People need to fight for him like they would anybody else.
Exactly. Completely agree with you on that.
And it's heartbreaking. And I'm sorry if I'm coming to be talking loud, but I am so infuriating.
No, you use your voice.
It makes me so angry that we don't matter.
You matter over here. I know that's, you know, we're glad to have you all up here. This is the way it should be. And, you know, you're up here on this platform right now. You got that voice. Use it. Because it makes.
Me and a friend of mine, matter of fact, she's in the chat. Miss Tracy. Hey, girl. Anyway, me and her was just talking earlier. And I usually don't speak on what we talk about, you know, in the backside. But this is important. This is something I feel is extremely important. I might just go ahead and help and get her on board, and maybe a couple other people on board to do a channel that only does people of color.
That would be a good idea.
That only help put the message out for people of color, because we don't have no backing. If you ain't got $1 million, you can forget about it.
Let us know over here what we could do to help, because I mean, I'm sure I could speak for Lori, but we'd be glad to help out however we can too.
I appreciate that. And I just want you guys to know that I will repost this on all my social medias. I will encourage people on my social medias to share it. Your brother needs to be found.
Yes.
He needs to be brought home to his family where he is loved.
Agreed.
And people need to help. People need to quit with all this we don't matter and get people on board to help find us. And that's all I have to say. I'm starting to ramble a little bit. So
you're good. You're good. You're welcome up here, and your voice matters.
So that's all I really wanted to say, because I was in the chat and I was typing everything in, and it was like too many characters.
Yeah, I hate that crap.
Well, terrible.
Well, we're glad you came up here.
Thank you for having me, and you guys good luck, and I will most definitely do my part to help.
We appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it so much.
Thank you guys again for having me up. Bye.
You are very welcome. You have a good night.
You too.
Yes, creative renewal. We are back to the main.
Yes, we are.
We did. Oh, I missed some comments. Oh boy.
Hey, Damaris, how's it going out there?
Well, I think you made a lot of progress tonight.
I think
just
so.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
awesome. That makes me so freaking happy, just to see all this outpouring of love and help. That's the way that it should be. That's the way that it should be.
And since we've been doing this, there's been a lot of support from unknowns and guys, guys like you guys. We just now meeting, and it's a pleasure, and it's like that. It's always the people you don't know that show more concern. So it's that's how it is. I understand that's how it is, but
really quick.
Thank you for that, Cherry.
Oh, thank you. Pendar, yeah, we haven't even gotten to the Waffle House case yet.
That's okay. There's another day for that.
Yeah, we may cover that. We may cover that tomorrow. Definitely. This conversation needed to be had, and we're so glad that
Creative Renewal is from New York.
Oh, really?
They're gonna go play back and see what was all said.
Nice.
Hey, Mr. Positive.
So this is like
thank you, DW.
YouTube channel.
What's that?
This is like also on your YouTube channel. So when this ends, you could be able to watch the whole thing over again.
Yes.
I can put the link in the chat with us that you have, Omar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Here, I'll do that right now. As a matter of fact, and Omar can.
I can share it on I can share it on the page as well.
Yes, please do if you'd like to. Let me I'm gonna go grab that right now, and
yes, we are back from being punished.
Yeah.
I'm punished for speaking truth, but hey, whatever.
At first, it was YouTube jail, and then it was YouTube hell.
Oh wow!
Oh man, it was long story, but we won't get into it. It's over. We're moving on, and but yeah, it was YouTube hell for a while.
Wow.
There just happened to be a couple mean people on the YouTube streets.
Yeah. I just sent that to you, Omar.
I appreciate it.
Yes, you can, Cherry. Anybody can share wherever. Share it wherever you want to share it.
Yeah, please do.
Yes, please do. All platforms, all social media sites, everything.
Cherry, also on my Ion Network's community page, there's a poster that I did for Omar too. So.
Oh yeah, so please definitely share that out there across the YouTube platforms for anybody with community page, and let's make this thing spread like wildfire, because that's what it should be.
You guys have your Instagram page too, Ion Network?
We do. I need to start maintaining it again. Kind of left it, but I can get that poster out there too. Actually, after the show is over, because I'm gonna try to type something in there on Instagram. But yeah, I can get that up to Instagram also. Absolutely. It's awesome. Like it's really inspiring to see this sense of community, because that's what it should be.
No leads really. Pendar. None really. Ain't no real lead. That's all we still here. Just trying to figure, put something together.
I guess I gotta go. Hold on. Put that there, and then I'm gonna pin it. There.
There we go. And thanks for the help out there as well, mods. Appreciate each and every one of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did we lose someone?
Omar. Where did Omar go?
Oh. Oh, if he was on his phone and whenever his battery died, StreamYard can take a huge hit on phone battery. Oh, there he is.
Back.
Let's see here. I'll bring him in here. Oh wait, device not. That's weird. I've never seen that before. I wonder if it's a low battery or something.
Oh no. Tracy, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for that, Tracy. That means a lot to us. Sorry, I just got to that with my screen reader.
Yeah, that's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, it's Creator Renewal, Channel 11 news story.
There he is.
There we go.
They actually aired this story on Channel 11. That was with Mary Murphy. That was 11, right? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Mary Murphy Mysteries, Channel 11.
Yeah, she did air on that.
Witness. Yeah, it was around like 5, just before 6, or just before 6 o'clock news, 5:30 ish or something. And then it came on later that night.
Mm-hmm.
I could share that link too with you guys. You can see that posted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, please do.
Yeah, share that with them too, so they could post that.
I'd be glad to share that out on the Twitter pages too.
Yeah.
Oops, not that one. That one too. This is the one I was trying to hit at first. Sharing on Facebook from WIP or WPIX News, local story, and in my local groups.
Nice. This is what we wanted to see with doing these things. Is that like that was Lori's heart, is just seeing this information about people who are missing getting out there to a wider audience, and so this is so awesome to see. I'll be right back. I got a little one over here.
The Facebook page for Omar is pinned to the top, I think. Yes, I think it is. Remember to hit the thumbs up, guys.
There we go. There we go. Okay. And so how you both feeling over there? Because I know it's like after midnight, 12:30ish over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. I'm actually glad I caught this. I just went on Facebook and I seen post the link, and it was like 10:59 when he posted, and I see they was going on at 11, so I just hopped right on.
Well, we're glad you did.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
Like I said, you guys have a place up here. Anytime you want to share updates, just let us know. This place is open. Hey, Kiska, how's it going? Good. It sounds like there are some people joining the group out there too. So it looks like Pendar just joined. Awesome.
Kiska, Sweetie Belle, how you doing? Pendar, how you doing?
I just want to say thank you for everybody who's been in this chat and on this podcast the whole time. Just taking the time to hear what we have going on, trying to offer any assistance and information or tips. I just want to say thank you all for real, because you didn't have to. Nobody forced you. You just did it out the goodness of your heart. So, thank you for hearing us out.
No problem. I mean, my computer's doing something weird, Bob.
What's it doing?
If I lose you, I apologize.
I love you. I'll keep the stream up and going.
I love you too, but I don't know what's happening. Hold on. You guys continue.
Jared says, never had any brothers. I do now.
Most definitely.
Okay, I think I'm back. I froze a little.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I do anything for him to just call my phone, like, yo, Half, what you doing? Come get me. Go pop out. Like, let's go. That's my man. Like, man, you know, hey, don't matter. No matter what's going on, you know, we always connected. You know, we all go through stuff. You know, and then you know we come from a close knitted group of individuals, and we came up in this community, and we lost a lot. You know, he lost his brother in 2011.
Oh,
That was
man.
hard. Unfortunately, I was away. I was doing a little stint, and you know, we've been close knitted. You know, we always there for each other. You know, for everything that we're going through, and for him to just pop up and go missing like that, it's just hard. It's hard. It's rough. And then to just deal with every day and go on with your life. And you know, I got 3 kids. I got children. You know, Omar have children. You know what I'm saying? And just to live everyday life, it's difficult. You know.
It is, and you know, the next thing you know, the time is flying. I mean, I have 2 kids myself, and you know, Lori has kids as well, and it's like, you know, life gets crazy. The pandemic hit, and I've told people, it's like, man, for being on lockdown, I never thought somebody could be so busy. And then next thing you know, a year's gone, and then 2 years, and
we going on 2 years.
It's just crazy.
And it ain't getting no better. It got worse.
Right.
It ain't getting no better.
Yeah.
But it's glad to know that we're not alone.
Right.
It does give me some peace, some solace to know that we're not alone, you know, and people
definitely not alone.
Yeah, it makes a difference. It makes a big difference, you know. Regardless of where this lead us to or get us to, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. All publicity is good publicity. Something is better than nothing.
Right.
Prayers is always good, you know. Even if you know, pray, just pray.
Yep.
Pray, because he got to come back somehow, some way, someday. He's just not. He didn't disappear in thin air.
Exactly.
He's somewhere. Like you're somewhere.
Right.
And if you're somewhere, I mean, you could be found, regardless of what condition you in, or you could be found. You could be found.
Dang, sorry to hear that, Pendar. I don't know if you saw that, but Pendar said that you need some answers. Pendar lost a cousin over 20 years ago, and it's like living that life without that closure.
Yeah, yeah, that's horrible. And this, you know, I had a friend. He took his life. 2006. He took his life. We don't know why. You know, he didn't leave a note. He didn't do nothing. He just took his life. So the situations where closure, sometimes you might not get it, and you got to live with that.
Right.
This is something you got to deal with forever, and it's gonna always affect us forever.
Yeah.
You know, I go see old kids. I go see his mother, his father. It's like, you know, you want to smile and be happy on the inside, you know, but on the outside, you want to smile and be happy. But we know how much on the inside is just like, that question mark, and that just hurt. That hole, we got a hole. There's a hole. You're gonna build it.
And again, it comes down to, in my opinion, anyways, for what it's worth, it comes down to that stigma where men are not supposed to talk about their feelings, and even women. It's the same way there. You know, like we're in the society where, you know, though you have counselors everywhere, but it seems like there's this push to not talk about mental health, and it's not taken seriously, and people suffer inside, and nobody knows until it's too late. And it shouldn't be that way. People shouldn't be ashamed or have to feel ashamed for talking about what's going on inside, because literally all it takes is talking to somebody who cares, and that can save a life.
Definitely. It definitely can. Yeah. And I'm big on mental health, you know. I'm big on mental health. And I talk about it a lot on my social media, my Instagram, my Facebook. You know, I talk about it all the day because it's serious, you know.
It is.
And we live through life, feel like we struggling all the time. And our physical struggles is not nothing compared to our mental struggles.
Exactly. Totally agree with that.
You know, it's like, and that's the thing that we try to get across. So I speak openly about, you know, things I go through, you know, depression, anxiety, and I can't even count how many people I lost. Yeah, we can't even count. We can't even count. I can't put a number on it. And it's like, it all adds up, it builds up, and then it's inside of us, you know.
Mm.
And then everybody got a boiling point. Everybody got it comes out some way, but it's glad that we got, platforms like this it comes out in. It's healthier. It's a very healthy platform.
And we'll try to keep it that way, and we appreciate that.
This cameras on the stores. I'm just reading that comment from Penelope. But doubt them cameras would have something from that time. Like I spoke on it earlier when we found out that was the last place he was seen. And they let the authorities know that nobody did anything about that. No, the information was never looked at. To my knowledge, you know what I mean? If I don't see why they would not say they had that information if they did, but
agreed.
So to my knowledge, nobody got that camera footage from that store to see anything.
Or the traffic camera per se.
Or the traffic camera.
Yeah, right. I don't know how these systems work, but it's definitely that's the main road. It comes right off the highway right there.
Highway, yeah.
And then right there is the state lake. It's a lake right there. It's a lot of brushes, a lot of trees. It's a lot of everything right there in that area. We combed the state lake today. The next day we combed about a good 10 of us. We went combed the state lake. Up and down Peninsula, we put flyers everywhere through the community. Like, we did the groundwork we felt the police should have been doing.
They should have been.
Yeah, so and then we still doing it. We're gonna keep doing it. Wherever it may lead us. It might lead us to nowhere, but it's better to go out and try and make an attempt,
Well, whatever we can do from as far away as we are, we're here, and we'll definitely continue to help as best as we can.
Thank you.
Anytime. Y'all got family over here.
Was he in a vehicle?
No,
he was on foot.
Does he have friends or?
Oh, go ahead.
Does he have friends or family out of the area?
Yeah, he got family out the state.
Yeah,
he ain't getting nowhere without his wallet.
Right.
ID.
How far are you going? No wallet, no keys, no card.
Right.
You're not going nowhere.
Right.
Nothing. You're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
There's no payphones. You can't even go to a payphone and call the person. You'll pick me up from here. Is nothing. You wouldn't. With nothing. Just naked. You're just nothing.
Yep.
How far can you go like that? You understand? Like,
he wasn't even a person to like, let's say, just jump in and ride with some random person. Like, he didn't move like that. Where like, you just gonna see him with anybody. Like,
I don't.
Either he was driving or he was with somebody. Like, he didn't just get in anybody's cars like that. He's funny about that.
Correct.
Yeah, he left the wallet.
Correct. Yeah.
You two are definitely some amazing people, and your love for him is awesome. It's awesome to see that kind of thing still exists in the world.
Yeah, it's real. It's real, man. I can't shake that. I can't say whatever. Like I told you earlier, I can't put it in the back of my mind. Like, I know like I said, first grade, man. 37 years.
No medications that I know of. I don't know him for being on any medications at all, Shannon.
You're right. Yeah, no, me either.
He was alone when he left, yes, but his family was in the house before he left. He left everything. Yep, wallet. He left his keys. He only had the clothes he had on. No illnesses.
Man. That comment that was stated some time ago, and I can't remember if it was Penelope or somebody else, about if there was an accident and he lost his memory. I mean, I've heard of that happening before. There would be no way to identify him. Like,
right, but that was one of the few things that the detective actually did give in the very beginning, was that they did the search of the hospitals, mental institutions, morgues, and prison system, jails, to see if he was showed. He would have shown, even if he didn't know who he was, they could run his prints and would figure out who he was. But he wasn't in any of those cases. Yeah, he had tattoos, not a lot of tattoos, but he had a few. I think he got one on his I think I want to say his left arm.
He got one of
a tattoo
right?
for his brother. Yeah, he got one of his brother. He got one on this inside left. He probably got like 2 or 3 tats. But I seen somebody say illness question mark. Not, like I said, not that I know of, but at the same time, when you lose your brother, you know what I'm saying, that you could be depressed, you could be sad. I know I know that bothered him. You know what I'm saying? So that sadness and hurt, that can, not, it could be an illness. You know what I'm saying? So
do you have any pictures? Any pictures of the tattoos?
I may have one from the time when his brother first passed. I remember he was like in the picture. He was like showing it, but it's not like real clear. But
if you could, though,
see like where it's at.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I was just gonna say,
I can post it to you. Oh, send
yeah, please do.
Gotta search through my phone for it. Give me a second. My phone's gonna die. Let me go get my charger.
Yeah, StreamYard kills phones fast. It kills phones. Hey there, Slinky.
You got somebody in there, Slinky?
Slinky Moon.
Miss Slinky Moon, yep.
Slinky Moon, y'all out here with the aliases.
No, YouTube is a crazy place these days. So.
Shannon said, did he say to them where he was going or his plans that night?
Nope.
So it sounds like maybe he was just going out for a walk. Maybe he planned on coming right back home. I don't know.
I think it's a little more than that. I don't think it was just a casual walk. Because if you go out for a casual walk, you're not leaving your cell phone.
Right.
Or your wallet.
Usually you're going to walk to get away from the freaking cell phone.
Yeah, you're gonna have your cell phone with you. You'll put it on do not disturb, or you just don't answer if you don't want to talk. But to leave it in the house with your wallet.
That is weird.
That's the weirdest part about it. He just he don't ever do that.
Right.
We like to drink too and all that. Sometimes he's been intoxicated. Even in that state, he got his phone. He got his phone. That's one thing he always had.
Jameson says it sounded like he was in a hurry.
Right forearm, he got a tattoo. I'm looking at a video I got of him. He got a tattoo on his right forearm.
On his right?
Oh, it's the right forearm? Okay. That's the SD one? SD forever?
Nah, that's the other one. This one don't look like a SD forever. I can't tell exactly, but I could tell it's on the right forearm.
On the inside?
The outside.
Outside? That one I think it say like life. It's like 2 words in one, life, death, or something like that, or something like
that. Cheshire is wondering if he was normally a walker, if he would go out on walks normally and stuff like that.
Nah, man.
No. Unless it was to the store at the corner.
Yeah, to the store.
Yeah, which he would need his wallet for.
Yeah.
And how far away was this?
Around the corner. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
How far away? How far away was this 7-Eleven that he was last seen at, and the place he lived?
Half a block, not even.
Yeah,
It's
not
that
even.
far.
No,
Wow.
yeah, not even.
Maybe you get there
Oh,
like
half
a minute.
Wow.
You can get to the store in a minute and a half walking.
For real.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
it's right.
And Shannon was saying that's why any last conversations with him might be important. There could be like even text messages or anything if you have any. That maybe there could be some information in there that may not have made sense or something. Could there have been a fight or anything like that that provoked him to leave the house?
Well, I don't know about any fights. I didn't hear about any fights he might have had.
Okay.
I just know he called. It was early. It was like what, maybe 1 in the morning. He called me.
Oh man.
The night before. Regular. Where you at? Yo, come pull up on me. Come see me. I said, I'm gonna come check you. I'll come check you. I never came. The next call I got, I don't know. It was crazy.
Did you see Pandora's comment about the park or the place of water across the street?
Yeah, that's Sunset State Lake. That's where we walked around. We combed the whole. Well, as much ground we could cover.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do have trailways. It is trailways through the park where you could walk through.
I don't know about everything that they do, but I wonder about Adventures with Purpose, because I know that they do a lot of dives and helping to find people who may have been missing. I don't know if this would be something that they would cover. I don't know a lot about their channel. I've watched some of their videos, but I wonder if there's a way to reach out to Adventures with Purpose, and if nobody has done any diving in that area across the street, if that's something that they would do. I don't know.
That's the thing too, yeah, because they didn't do no diving, nothing. It was never an official search for him at all. Never official.
Did he have
search.
a girlfriend or a wife?
The mother of his child he was with at the time.
Gotcha.
He did.
I assume she was probably talked to by the police.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed, Penelope. COVID has caused a lot of stress on people in a lot more ways than what I think we can even begin to realize.
So many. So many. I lost a few family members to COVID. So.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find an email address for Adventures with Purpose. Hang on. I'm just going to do this on my phone right now. Because they might have an email address on their channel or something like that. Because they post videos out all the time when they do these dives. And hang on, let me take a look here. If I can find an email address on their channel, maybe I can send that over to you. Well, let's get this thing.
Look at what else.
Okay.
Yeah, the police weren't of any help, really.
Nah, at all.
Which is sad, because that's where you should be expecting to find help.
And does anybody have his phone now? His cell phone that he left behind?
I believe his father just still had it. I'm not 100% sure, but I know his parents, his father had it.
I don't think they was able to ever get into his phone.
Oh, that's
I guess if it had a lock.
Oh,
yeah. I don't think they was able to get into the phone.
Damn.
And then if you reboot the phone, you're gonna lose all the information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you recover it, everything get wiped off. So.
Here we go.
Cheshire posted a link to the YouTube channel.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah, the email address is support@adventureswithpurpose.com. Here, I'll send this to you in Messenger too, Omar.
Okay.
because maybe I can't guarantee anything, but maybe they'd be able to help with
We are confirmed. Volkswagen.
Let's see. There we go. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to reach out to them and share what's going on, you know?
Right.
And Penelope says, I would like to look more into the police or lack thereof efforts from the start. Yeah, no kidding, because it sounds like there wasn't a whole lot that was done.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, it started as Hempstead, then Hempstead transferred to Nassau County, which is a broader, it's the county, not just the town. And then they didn't do nothing. I spoke to the lead detective a couple times, and there was nothing. It was more, they were just trying to see what we know and what we have, but that was it.
Get the media to yeah, Mary. I know Mary Murphy, who did the story on Eyewitness News. At the end of her segment, she did said they reached out but didn't hear anything back. And then I was in contact with Mary, maybe a week or so after to see if she heard anything back, and she was like, no, nobody still hadn't responded to them.
Oh my gosh.
But, yeah.
I agree with Penelope's comment. Maybe trying to get that out there and light a fire under, I don't know. That's messed up. Even after a week, usually a lot of these agencies, I don't know what it's like for police departments, but usually they're supposed to respond within 24 to 48 hours.
But that's what I'm saying. I think because of his age at the time he went missing,
right?
They took it as, hey, this isn't serious. He could leave if he wanted to. That's just how it was pretty much, how it came across. But then, like I said, after a certain time, it's like, okay, what now?
Jameson says
he's still not here.
I'm sorry. Jameson, those questions as a former criminal lawyer that I would have, but I don't want to be rude to to these guests. I don't know. Something's got to change because the age shouldn't matter. If it's not normal, and he had a family, something should have been more should have been done.
Jameson, ask. Yeah, please ask.
Take the link, Jameson.
Yeah, you can ask.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to come up here, Jameson. Yeah, you don't have to be on video or anything like that if you want.
Have you brought it to state police, making it clear that locals swept it under the rug?
Did not.
No, that we didn't.
It might be a good idea too. There should be some accountability with the police. There really should.
Again, people don't just disappear.
Right. Exactly. That's my thing. You just don't you don't fall off the face of the map without a trace. It don't work like that.
Somebody knows something.
Somebody knows something.
Exactly.
Something. It's got to be a connection somewhere down the line, somehow, somewhere. Definitely. You guys see your YouTube viewers?
What's that?
You can see your YouTube viewers at the moment?
Not all of them, but the ones who are active in chat, we can.
Okay.
Alabama says, if that doesn't work, go to the state attorney general. There needs to be some accountability in this. What about state crime registry? Maybe he was arrested.
I think that would have came back. You know, they would have, you know, like you said, fingerprints. You get arrested, they print you, then that's everything.
Yeah.
No, he was outside of. Well, he was at a store. You would think that's a pretty popular place. People see shit, right?
Right. Right.
Mind you, you see a lot of shit. So I mean, it might not be something people just. Jameson says, "I really couldn't be much help, but I'd look at 3 areas: potential depression, of hiding who he was, history or family history of gang activity, and I'd look at financial activities if you can."
Gotcha. Yeah, oh, yeah, the financial activities could say a lot too. If it's possible to get that information.
Don says, use Namus and search his tattoos.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Very good points. You both doing okay out there?
Yeah, we're doing all right. Yeah, we're good.
Good.
That's what you see among men who are harmed or flee their lives, is what Jameson said.
Man.
I've heard of Namus before, but I don't know. Is it a website?
Is NAMUS?
Yeah, NAMUS. It is a website. Remember, we was in contact with somebody from Namus, or it was just it came across our radar. Namus came across our radar. It did come across our radar. I think they actually have them up there on Namus, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm gonna put this out there in the chat just for anybody's, to keep hold up for information. There we go. And I can send that over in Messenger too. I mean, if you already have that information, I won't worry about it, but I can send it over if you'd like. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Namus.
Here, I'll send it to you, Omar.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Got all these tabs open.
Not that I know of. Alabama, Truth Seeker.
I just sent the Namus link. The Namus link. I put it in a private chat. I can't leave regular comments. I don't know if it's probably what I'm on.
Oh yeah, I think it's because of StreamYard. I did send it.
Okay. All right.
The Messenger group too, though.
I see it. All right. Yep. MP726.
There we go. And Penelope says, honestly, I'm not sure if you already saw that, but honestly, speak with shelters and street people. Yeah, that's a good thought there, Jameson.
Definitely. Yeah, that's a good thought.
Awesome. Yeah, please let us know, Sassy. We'll definitely be glad to put that up on our community page and help you all grow that. That needs to happen because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And we'll definitely do our best to help to share that out there. See, Shannon said, please know that you will get a lot of questions on YouTube. Be open-minded. It's rough streets, but most want to help. Yeah, and there are some rough alleys out here on YouTube, but generally speaking, there are a lot of sincere people who really do want to help. Penelope says, homeless have the scoop on everything.
That's true. I've heard that before.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true. That is
out there.
That's awesome, Sassy. Yeah, we will be glad to help however we can with getting that channel out there, and awareness needs to be spread.
I absolutely agree. Oh, I agree too, Alabama, that law enforcement should do everything to rule out foul play and other things first.
Yeah.
Like, do they say anything about like what they think happened?
No.
Just that he just poof gone.
They didn't look into it.
Yeah, that's like I said.
The only information they collected or they know of is anything we know that we told them, pretty much.
Like, I don't understand how, like, especially people of authority can do that. These are people that are missing. You know, like you guys, you rely on the police to do their job to find these people when they go missing, or try everything they can to find these people.
Because
not just be like,
the problem with that is, and I can say this with other organizations that aren't related to the police, when you get the wrong people in the positions that can be used to get stuff done, it wreaks havoc on everything. It wreaks havoc on everything, because there are some people who are in these positions, whether it's law enforcement, medical, whatever the case is, there are some people who are in it for the money, and they don't care about the people. They'll keep things going to put on this face of, yeah, we're trying to do what we can. But all that they care about is their paychecks that are coming in. And when you get the wrong people in the right positions, it screws everything up.
Yeah.
Oh, Cheshire put the link out there for EquiSearch New York region.
Okay.
I'm not able to grab.
All right.
I got the link here.
Okay,
I'll
good.
Send it to.
Yeah, his pop's doing good. His mom's pop's doing better than his mother is.
Right.
That's
I
usually
just spoke
the
to
case
them
too.
both last week, actually. They're doing, like I said, pops is doing better. Mom's is, trying to stay strong.
That's awesome seeing all that love and support out there, guys.
Definitely is. Definitely.
Bet you didn't expect that when you came here, did you?
At all. I didn't expect nothing. I just tapped on. I saw him share the link. I tapped in. I didn't expect this, but this is great.
That's the way it should be.
Definitely. Definitely.
Oh, there's a link for state. Thank you for all of those links out there too. That is awesome.
Oh, no. I mean, that could be too, Jameson.
Yeah, I see that.
Amnesia happens too. If something traumatic happened, if I lived around there, I'd help y'all search.
Appreciate that. $10.
And Cheshire says, State of New York wanted and missing. It's troopers.ny.gov. A link.
Nice.
Let's see if I can pull that link up. And we'll also share it to our other groups that we have as well on Facebook.
Yeah.
And
there we go. Slinky says, Dave Pilates does missing cases bring this to his attention. Let's see, he may put it out there as well. Alabama says no third party involved with the girlfriend that could cause jealousy, right?
Not that we know of, no.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Let's see. Okay.
Basketball team. I know he was a LeBron fan, so wherever LeBron was at, he was riding with that.
Awesome, Sassy.
How old is his daughter? Sorry, Bob.
No, yeah, no. You go ahead. You were in the same place.
12.
Oh. And does she or anyone need anything?
They're pretty good.
Pretty taken care of. You know, your grandparents, the mother take care of grandparents is holding it down.
Good. I think it was let's see. Pendar was asking if he had fingerprints on file. I wonder if a check has been done nationally.
I believe he did. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got fingerprints on file. You know,
yeah.
I'm pretty. He has been through the system. I don't know if they checked nationally. We don't know if they did that, but definitely he has fingerprints on file.
Tracy, that's the way we try to keep things over here. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, you good. I was saying one of the last things the detective, the Nassau County Missing Person Unit, was saying was that he was supposed to get like some blood from the mother or father, something like that, so he could put something in some database. I don't know if that's the national database or something to see if he would like something popped up anywhere else. But he never did that. And when I brought it back up after we had spoke, he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna do that," but then blah blah blah. Like I didn't get to do it, and then time passed. I, like I said, I got tired of talking to him the same thing. But when I spoke to Omar's mother, she was telling me, yeah, he said he was coming by, but he never did come. So that was the last that I heard. You know, they just did a check in New York, I believe. In the boroughs and all the other boroughs, they were saying they did like a fingerprint search or something like that. They did obviously Hempstead, and they did that in the 5 boroughs, and he didn't pop up in any of those systems. This group is amazing.
I did too, Pendar. It's okay. I know in Arizona, Maricopa County, after 2008, all fingerprints went into national database. Not sure how many other departments did this yet.
Sounds like a fire needs to be lit under that again, because that should have been done. Like it just sounds like they knew that they were doing it and they just totally dropped the ball.
Yeah.
I got fingerprints on file, and I'm proud of it.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm fingerprinted too.
It hurt when they gave me my fingerprints, though. That wasn't cool.
Really? Shoot. Man. Definitely a lot of great questions brought up tonight, though.
No kidding.
A lot of things to think about. And that's why things like this are so important. We appreciate all of you who yeah, I don't know how anybody goes about checking the national database as well, but Shannon says, hey, they blame everything on COVID. Yeah, exactly. Even these places that were virtual in the get-go, everything's been slowed down due to COVID-19, and it's like, dude, you were online in the first place. Like, how? Oh, Alabama has fingerprints on file in Canada, but it was to get residency status when lived there. My life is so boring.
No, mine involved the popo, but I didn't really want to get them done. It's not like I signed up, but I did anyway. No, actually, what happened was, okay, I'll explain it quickly. So what happened was is I had gotten into a fight with my ex, and he had bit my finger, but I was the one that was going crazy at the time because I was high and I was also drunk. Not a good combination, have either or. So they took me away because I was the one that was the crazy one, apparently, even though he abused me for many years, right? But anyhow, yeah. So anyhow, they finger that they had, yeah. When they got to the finger that was bit, and like it needed stitches and stuff, they pushed down extra hard, and they just made sure they got that right on in there. And I'm like, you fuckers.
Man. Wow. See, I'm not sure if you're meaning which of us you're meaning, but feel free to send us an email at Ion Entertainment Network. I'll just put it out there. Let's see. Unless one of the mouth beats me to it, and if not, it's all good. Let me see. Make sure I spelled this right. Yep. Nope, I had 2 extra T's in there. There we go. Feel free to email us over there. And what's that, hon?
That link that you put in the private chat, half. Did you want me to put that into the main chat?
Yes, please.
Sorry, I just seen it there.
No problem.
And Sassy, feel free to email us over there. And then the Facebook group for Omar is, I believe it's pinned up at the top. And so definitely some ways to get in contact. And just please feel free to reach out to us, and we will do what we can to help you to grow that channel, because that is important. It needs to be done.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Not a problem. Not a problem, Sassy. Oh no, it just touches my heart to see all of this going on out here and trying to put things together and, piece things together. Like, and I know others have said it with all the stuff. That's what the true crime community should be about out here. Mm-hmm. Now, this isn't necessarily a crime situation, but this is a missing person, and the brainstorming and everything. Like, when it's just 2 people, it's like, okay, there are 2 people with 2 sets of thoughts. And then when you add more people into it, it's like, oh, I never thought of that. Mm-hmm. And that's the way that it should be. Think tank, Yeah. Definitely hear you there, Cheshire.
That's how I think about things. You do things because it's the right thing to do, and you hope that it would be returned back. Sometimes it's not, but
right.
it's like that golden rule that a lot of us were taught when we were kids. You know, you should treat others the way that you would want to be treated. Doesn't mean you're always going to be treated that way.
Right.
But you can never go wrong by treating people with respect, even if they mistreat you. They can't walk away and say, "Well, they did this, they that," and if they did, they'd be flat out lying. You know?
No, I don't think they labeled it a cold case. It's too early. And to be honest, I think you gotta actually do work in order to label it a cold case.
There you go. There you go. Right there, man.
You gotta do the work. The work been done. You can't label it a cold case.
No, it sounds like it's not a cold case. This is going to sit on the back burner in the warmer for a while.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Like,
and if and I know it's like after I know over a certain period of time, after a missing person go missing a certain period of time, they declare them just dead. Correct? I know that's.
I think it is like that. I think it's been like 7 years though.
7? Okay, I knew it was something like that. 10. I thought it was like 10. I thought 10, but yeah, 7 maybe.
I believe so. I was just watching the documentary, that Black and Missing documentary, and it was a gentleman on that with trying to find a sister, and I feel like he went to court to do that, right? Because it was like he found information about her or something of that nature, and he had to say, yeah, declare her dead after. I want to say it's 7. You might be right. It might be 10, but it's 7 anywhere from 7 to 10.
Yeah. About right.
oh, cool. I just saw an email from Shannon, so she sent everything out to a bunch of different places.
I wonder why he wasn't on that NY missing list. Where is this NY missing list? Is it like a website or page?
Wow.
BW.
BW.
He said DW ain't this.
It is DW. Later. That looks delicious. Yeah.
What am I missing? What am I missing?
Nah, she said it looked delicious.
He's a smoking a something.
So
gotcha.
It is 7 years. Somebody posted in there.
Okay, 7 years.
7 years they can be declared legally dead?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Even if they just stepped out of their life and whatever, they can be.
Yeah. Once you file a missing person, and then after that, from the time you file, like 7 years, and they declare them legally dead.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know where I heard that. Picked it up. I watch a lot of stuff, so I know I heard it somewhere.
But she has. TW posted a link. Let's see.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I love you, hon.
Then they can dress as well.
Troopers
and that. How
long has there been no contact, Alabama, the truth? Since that day, since the 7th. At least that I know of. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not. It's the New York State site that wanted it missing. I checked on his name in there. It's not in there. That's the New York State website. Yeah, that's New York State. I don't think we even got into that network from New York State.
Now, is that something somebody can just put somebody in, or does that have to go through the police? Or
I'm not sure. I'm just on it. I see the New York State wanted and missing. I don't see anywhere where it tell me. Oh, it says you can send an email to it. It got an email. So that's probably something we could probably send an email. I'm gonna take this, and I could send an email with this information, and maybe they could get it put onto that website.
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
You see it?
Yeah. We got 122 results.
Listen, so it's the dates are so broad. 92 missing, 07, 99, 02, 07, 89, 1990.
This one's 1969.
90, yeah, it's very broad. It's probably something they probably don't maintain and update on a regular. Probably not.
Oh, you could just put the date in on too. I'm looking at.
Yeah, put it in. I put his name in the date. Now it came up.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the email right here. What's your name? I'm sorry. The other person we on with, what's your name again? That's Lori or Shannon? Lori, right?
Yeah.
There we go. I'm back.
All right, we'll drop an email in a private chat. You could post that email to the group.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the email you can send any information to or anything.
Awesome.
We should get something back from that to get that going.
Slinky also said that she says, I know Walmart has a wall of missing people posters where she lives.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You probably could submit one.
You said Walmart?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, they do. Mine do too.
Ours is by like the bathrooms or something.
Yeah, as soon as you walk in, I was at the entrance. You see, it's a wall full of missing people. And I know somebody who's a supervisor in Walmart, so that's a great idea.
Are you in New York, Half?
Yes, I am.
You are. Okay.
Yeah, Long Island. That's okay. Same town we're always from Hempstead.
And you are not, right, Omar?
Correct. No, I'm not out there anymore.
Yes, I actually made a flyer tonight for them. Pendar, if you go on the community page for Ion, it's there.
And if you need a downloadable version, because I'm not sure if you can grab it from YouTube, Pendar, just send us an email and we can get you a copy. It's also out. It's on the Facebook page too, right, hon? Or no?
Is it on the Facebook page?
If not, I can put it out there. Actually, here, I'll go do it right now. I don't know. I did put it on Twitter. Here, I'm gonna go put it on the Facebook page right now. Or wait, no, I think you updated it. So, because you had updated it with the gas station and everything. So, yeah, you may have to upload it. I don't have that copy of it. There we go. Just checking email here. Oh no, it crashed.
Is that you?
No, that wasn't. I'm not sure what that ding was.
Oh. I don't know either.
Okay. I've got the email, Sassy, so we'll definitely be sure to get that information sent over to you.
Leure.
Okay.
Technical difficulties over here.
You
Yeah,
are?
you gotta love. Wait, what did I miss?
Omar's-
He's on
wait, hold
Long Island missing on Facebook.
Well, that's a good, but it's good that he's somewhere.
All right.
You're welcome, Sassy. Yeah, and as far as the videos that were mentioned earlier, when you get a chance, just send those our way, and we can definitely get them put up here, and we'll be sure to get them over to Sassy as well, because they're going to start building a channel over there, and we're going to do what we can.
We appreciate it. Definitely.
That's what it's all about. That's what it should be all about, anyways.
Does the place he went missing from allow posters? Someone had to have seen something.
Exactly.
Oh.
Sassy says, y'all put a fire under my butt to do this. Yeah, and Sassy, if you all need any help, when it comes to videos, and because there's a lot of free software out there for video editing and stuff like that, just reach out to us. Like Lori and I, we, I'm sure she would agree, but we could hop onto Zoom or something and, talk to you about some of the stuff that we use so that Sassy, you and like Tracy can work on that YouTube channel. There's a lot of free stuff out there. That's all that I use is free software because, well, with the exception of StreamYard, it's, but there's so much free software out there for video editing and graphics editing and stuff like that it could save a lot of freaking money.
Gotcha.
Well, you're definitely not in it alone, Sassy. So
No. Yeah, well, we'll definitely try to do everything that we can on our end.
All right, cool. We appreciate it.
You guys are sounding tired.
Half's like, yeah, that shit was
pretty I'm good. Y'all got me working now.
Oh yeah, no, I know. At least Omar mentioned he's working graveyard, right? You too have?
No. I'm working on my computer. I do a lot of stuff. I'm in the social media, music production.
Oh, nice.
I do videos, film.
I was going to say too, if you want, you can get our Facebooks from Omar, and you can add us to your Facebook too.
Yeah.
Just get information outside of, or he can add you to that group that we have with him.
Yeah, more than welcome to.
Very cool.
Okay, totally unrelated question. Are you a Mac user or a Windows user?
Mac.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the money to switch Lori and I out to iMacs because I'm tired of Windows.
Yeah, I'm Mac. I do music production too. I'm a producer and all that, so I do.
Do you use Logic Pro?
I'm familiar with it, but I don't. That's not my main thing. I use Pro Tools. I use Reason.
I haven't heard of that. Now, as far as video, do you use like Final Cut Pro?
I use Final Cut Pro. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a license for that I had gotten, but yeah, when I get my hands on an iMac, I'm going to start messing around with that seriously.
Yeah,
it's funny.
It's cool. iMovie is cool too. It's
oh yeah, iMovie is good. Yeah. It's just funny because when I was younger, back in high school, they were like, well, someone who's blind, they aren't going to be able to get into graphic design. And if you look at the logo up there at the top right corner, I made that crap by myself.
Yeah, that's cool. That's dope. It's dope.
It's fun.
That's dope.
It's fun proving people wrong.
Yeah, that's dope.
I bet.
Yeah, for real. Coming from you, that's dope. Like, that's crazy.
But see, I wouldn't have been doing any of this stuff if it wasn't for Lori, though. Like, she's the one that got me into all of this, and she's the one that inspired me to to do that stuff, and I don't know. I couldn't imagine life without her or without.
That's cool.
Doing these things,
Yeah, that's dope. That's cool.
Oh, Pendor says, "Let me know if you need a good studio bass player. My husband works cheap." LOL.
Live instruments.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's okay, Sassy. Just reach out to us because, like I said, there's a lot of free software. There's some really good video editing software, and the one that I switched over to, because there's several out there, but the one that I switched over to seems to be really stable, and they have a lot of online tutorials for it, including videos. And I mean, there's so much stuff that you can do, and it won't cost you a dime. So just reach out. I'll send you a list of some links. Okay. Does Omar have a nickname?
Just O, really just O. Most just O, yeah.
Okay.
He got a few names for O. Yeah, most people know him as just O.
Anonymous. I appreciate that, White Rabbit. We're gonna put that on the anonymous Facebook. Thousands of friends.
I will definitely pass the email. I'll do that right now, Sassy. I'm gonna put the email, Sassy's email, over in the messenger group that we have.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see here. Copy email.
Yeah, Matthew Harris in this Long Island Missing People group is the one that posted it back on October 25th, 2021.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay. Facebook, that's me.
There's well, except for the mail too. Shoot, hang on. I'm gonna delete that and put that in without the mail too. That doesn't need to be there. Delete for all.
Actually, quite a few shares.
All right. Shoot. All right, here we are. Just don't mind me. I'm doing the blind thing right now.
You just can't use the blind card all the time, Bob.
It's just fun, though. It's fun to use the blind card. Yeah. I need to get my, like, evidently there's some place that sells this a blind card. I don't know where it is. I've heard about it, but play the freaking blind card.
Yeah.
Okay, so the email address that I put in there, Omar,
right.
That is for the channel and everything that Sassy and Tracy are working on.
Okay.
And Sassy, you can share that out in the chat if you would like to do so. And if anybody's watching this down the road, and they'd want to reach out, if you're okay with that, just feel free to share it out there in the chat. Totally good with that.
I'm on live. That's a group. It's a live stream for all. Okay. Hey, what this?
If anything, like, what come up under his social security? Like, what would pop up? I'm just curious. You said check.
Oh, like identity theft or something.
Oh, yeah. Write that down.
Sassy, yeah, as soon as the channel's set up, just send it our way. We will definitely get it on our community post and try to get word out.
Penelope says if accounts or phone numbers.
Got it. There we go. There's the email address. So if anybody's watching this on the replay, just be sure to check over there in the live chat. The email for the channel that Sassy and Tracy are creating is there, and don't hesitate to reach out to them. Oh yeah, when you get a place, a check-in counter, or anything, like if he did walk away from stress or whatever, and went to start somewhere fresh, that could Social Security number check could show all of that information.
Yeah, but if he's taking the time to completely leave his life, wouldn't he have a new one already in its place so he could have a different life?
Any activity on his bank account? And good questions. Good questions.
Sassy. Missing my color.
I put that email address in the messenger chat too, Omar. So.
Oh, you put that out there? Okay.
Yeah, it's out there. It's out there.
I'm feeling like a dinosaur. I'm over writing all this down.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Old school. Wrote that down.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's what I've been doing too. I've been writing things down.
Yeah, whatever worked for you. That's it.
Yeah, Penelope says most people know their Social Security number, so it could be a way to track any activity. Yeah, it's pretty cool, because I have a MacBook here, and I've been working on learning how to use it from a perspective of a blind person. And there's a client who I work with who recently lost vision, and so I've been teaching this client how to use the MacBook. And it's like, man, for Windows, when you're blind, there's actually a free piece of software that's out there, but not a lot of people know about it, because the market is filled with this other piece of software that narrates the screen contents, and to buy it, it's $1,200 to $1,600. And I'm sitting there like, shoot, all that stuff is built in by Apple on Mac. Like, it's and there's so much stuff that's there. Not to mention that I'm seeing that Mac OS is a heck of a lot more secure. But wait, who had 20K friends?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they are. They are. I'm out here doing something. I'm putting together something right now.
Nice.
Missing behind colors, the name of the channel.
Let's see. Yeah. No, Sassy, if you haven't done so already, can you email us the link to that, and we'll get it put out there, because with YouTube, and we can definitely help you with this, because when Lori and I, we learned a lot over this past, it's been about 15 months that she and I have been together. And we can help you to get it so that you can go live, and get it set up so that, because I think once it's activated, it's like 24 hours before you can go live, if that's what you'd like to do. But until you have a couple of subscribers and a couple of videos uploaded, it won't show up publicly. But if you send us an email, we'll definitely get it up on the community page so that you can get those subscribers, hopefully, and get things going over there. and I'll be on the lookout for an email, and we'll definitely put it up on our community page. Because sadly, unless it has some videos and subscribers out there, it won't show up in a public search. That's what I learned when I was setting some stuff up. Is like, man, you learn as you go. I knew next to nothing about YouTube back in the end of 2020. I'm definitely not an expert still. I know a heck of a lot more now than I did back then, though.
Consistency.
Sure. Says check if you had any prescriptions of any kind. Email campaign to local law enforcement, Pindar says.
Yeah, that's a thing too. Definitely gotta put some fire to the law enforcement.
Right.
That's one thing we really could do too. Just can't sweep it under the rug.
No, it should not be swept under the rug.
Yeah, you just can't do that.
Okay, I'm gonna go and check that, Sassy. Let's see. There we are. All right. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get this on our community page right now. Just subscribed. I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna hop into the. Well, crap. No. Okay, here's what I'll do. Game plan. Get the game plan going here. I'm gonna put this in our messenger conversation, Omar, the YouTube channel.
Okay.
Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and grab it and create a community page. And well, the first thing I'm gonna do is put it in. All right. Second here. There we go. All right, so here's the link to the channel, guys, in the chat. And I'm going to go over here and create a community post. Okay. There we go. All right. Did you already put something out there, hon? Uh-oh. I don't know if Lori's still here with us. Let me see here. Uh-oh. Is that her? Hang on. I wonder if she had to reboot. Let me see if that's her. Somebody came in. Oh, let's have. There we go. I got you.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi went out. That was crazy.
Oh, that sucks. All right. Let's see. All right. There you are.
Sorry.
No, you're good, hon. Uh-oh. I think she's muted. Okay. Okay. Make sure I get this right here. All right.
being slow.
Oh.
So,
Could you guys get a video from family members? Maybe their stories too.
I could ask, yeah. I can ask it some. I don't know if the parents, are going to be, into the whole TV and video thing. They old school, island people don't really deal with things like that. So
there you go.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay, so there's absolutely nothing on there. There's no picture, no nothing.
That's okay.
I wanted to say to you two gentlemen, thank you. It was meant to happen the way it's happening right now, because I keep saying and bitching and complaining about this kind of stuff, and I never do anything. I sit back and complain, but I never step up and do nothing. And you guys gave me that push to really see that something has to be done, and it has to be done now. And I am grateful to have met you guys tonight to give me that push to do this. And I appreciate you guys. I totally 150,000% support you guys. And he's going to be my first video.
Awesome.
I can't promise you it's going to be amazing, because I don't do this kind of thing. I'm not tech savvy. I just feel passionate about doing this, and I am passionate about starting it with him.
And I appreciate that. And I know whatever you do is going to be great.
I'm going to try my best.
You're doing it from a pure place, so that's
what matters, is the heart there, Sassy.
Exactly.
I'm just, and I think about every time I see this kind of stuff happen, I think about, what if it was my son, or what if it was my granddaughter? Would I accept that nobody is helping? And I can't say that I can accept that. And if I can't accept that for my people and my family, then I can't accept it for nobody else's.
Right.
There you
and
go.
This literally has me like in a rage. I didn't even finish my dinner.
Oh.
I had to stop what I was doing, and I had to do this.
That says a lot about your heart there.
So,
for real.
I hope that the name isn't offensive to anybody, but I chose that name because it's like we are missing behind our color. Native American women go missing all the time. They're missing behind their color because nobody cares. Our young Black men, our babies, and everything is coming up missing, and we're missing behind our color.
If anybody was to get offended by that name, that's their problem. Because your point there is clearly made, and there's nothing offensive about that.
So I just want you guys to know that you guys made this happen, and you made this happen, and I'm forever grateful, because I'm gonna get on it. Just send me all the information y'all have to that email address, and I'll get it organized, put together, and I will start working on that video. So, and anybody else who has anything that they have on it, just please just feel free to email me at that address, and I will do my best to get on it as quick as I can, and I will do my best to do justice to what needs to be done. I can't promise it'll be pretty, but I can promise that I can get my voice heard.
Definitely.
So
that's nice.
that's all I
like
wanted
that.
to kind of.
Yeah, you could send it to them or put it up. I can't put it up for some reason.
Okay. And I joined the Facebook thing, but I'm not on Facebook that often. So the best way to contact me is with that email, and just whatever information you guys want to share, any pictures you want out there, anything, just please make sure you send it, and I will keep updated on it. So if you guys get updated information, just let me know.
And Sassy, there's somebody else who comes to mind that we had up here before, a different situation, but hun, remember Skyla, hun?
I do.
Her son was shot down in front of an apartment complex, and law enforcement totally dropped the ball. I'll see if we can get her in touch with you too. It's terrible seeing this stuff happen. It shouldn't be happening, and we're standing with you on this too.
I appreciate it, and I appreciate all you guys, and I want you to know y'all are in good hands. And anybody and everybody that I can get to listen to me, I will scream from the rooftops.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not I don't have a real big voice, but my voice will be heard for miles.
You can have a big voice out here. Yeah. You can have a big voice out here, and you can build that and get the word out. And whatever Lori and I can do to help, and just with recommendations or whatever, we'll do whatever we can.
It's the stuff like what's on the screen right now that I really don't know about. I don't know how to put like stuff in the background. I don't know how to do anything except for hit that record button and record. That's all I know how to do.
That's where it starts. Yep.
And but I feel it's important for pictures to be shown, and information like the missing flyer, things like that is important, because some people are very visual. They're not really audio, they're more visual. Yes. So with that being a thing, I wanted people that are visual to see it, and I want people who are more audio to listen to me. So I need to figure some things out, but I'm gonna get on it, y'all. I promise you I will get on it.
We'll definitely help.
Definitely.
And I have insomnia, so sometimes I'm up 24 hours, not by my choice. And this is going to get done.
Awesome.
I almost gave y'all a high five, and I forgot I'm.
Black.
Woo! Yeah, high five. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I look raggedy. Hold on, y'all. There you go.
So,
but I happened to pop on when I was sitting down about to eat dinner, and I was kind of listening, and I was like, "This ain't correct. This is not a good thing," and it compelled me. So before anybody starts thinking I'm talking too much about me, let me get up off here.
You're
but
fine.
I just really want to help, and I've been thinking about, I want to leave my a positive footprint when I'm gone, and I need to do things, the things that are right, and the things that is going to help somebody else, and I think this is my calling, because I'm about to get on it, and I'm stubborn.
There you go. That's what it takes right there, and you've got it.
I'm extremely stubborn.
You a Taurus?
I'm an Aries.
Oh.
So I'm fiery.
Yeah. Right.
So I am most definitely gonna. Let me plug these headphones in. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys sound so much louder now. I was sitting there working on 2 cell phones and a laptop trying to get it done.
Man, so, you're on it.
I'm trying. So, just like I said, if there's anything that you guys want to send me, he can give you the email address, and as soon as I get the information, I'll get it put together and I'll do a video. So,
and here's the link to that channel, guys.
Yeah, and I do have it out there on the community. Did it not get posted? I can't remember, but it is out there on a community post as well. So hopefully that gets out there to people. And if anybody's watching this and you have a community post on your YouTube channel, I'd like to ask that you please share that channel over there, spread awareness, and get them built up over there.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Anytime.
And as soon as I'm ready for it to be released, me to post it or whatever, I hope that I will let you guys know so you guys can go and watch it and see if there's something that I possibly have left out that you want me to say.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll do an update video for you guys.
All right. Thank you.
Because this is the first time a lot of us even heard about this. And it's been almost, 2 years?
Yeah.
That's insane. That is insane. And I'm in the community of people who look into these type of things, and I've never heard of it. And that really pisses me off.
Well, like you said, Sassy, sounds like you found your calling, and you use that anger there to build something that nobody is going to be able to rip apart. Something that's going to help people.
The more people try and discourage me, it just makes me want to work harder.
There you go.
And it makes me more driven to do whatever it is I set out to do. People used to tell me you ain't gonna be able to take good pictures, and a lot of the pictures I take of my granddaughter, people think are professional pictures. You know, and it's like, don't tell me I can't, because I can and I will.
Right, watch me.
Watch me.
There you go.
So I'm looking for some sort of picture to put up. I'm not sure what kind of picture to put up yet. I'm looking through my laptop doing that and trying to get the page created a little better. And then, like I said, as soon as I get that email with the information, I will start getting the information put together, and I will do the best I can to do a good job for y'all.
We appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, truly.
And I'm confused. So his name is Omar, but earlier under your name it said Omar. Are you both Omar?
Yeah, correct. My name is Omar as well.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was having a whole argument about that. I said, no, that other dude's name is Omar. The dude with the dreads, his name is Omar. Yeah. And it was like, no, the dude misses Omar. No, I'm telling you guys. I was confused.
You were too at first, but...
Nah, same name. Same initials,
okay.
Except for the middle name too. Yeah.
Okay, I got it now.
Have fun with that.
I was confused. I'm sorry. I'm just being dead ass serious. I was confused. I was like, wait a minute. Wait, we looking for Omar, but the other dude named Omar. Wait, who we looking for?
That's why it's even more crazy for people like me, because I'm talking to him and I'm like, yo, Omar. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, yo,
who just popped in? I need hold on, I gotta get my Mr. Magoo's on. I can't see.
Nobody did. I just
you
said the Mr. Magoo's.
Dude, those types of glasses don't even help me out. I tried when I was a kid, and my vision is so bad. Even those glasses do not do anything for me.
It just helps me read. I can see like my laptop from a distance, but on my cell phone, I have to put my Mr. Magoo's on so I can see.
I remember those being called that when I was a kid. You got your Mr. Magoo's on? No, because they don't work for me.
Yeah, I try to stay off the camera, especially at nighttime, because I be looking raggedy. Most of the time, I be having a whole bonnet on, my spectacles, and all kinds of. I be looking rugged.
Hey, you in the crib? You in the house?
I be looking like I be living off grid.
Oh man.
Yeah, but we gonna do this, y'all. We gonna do this, and we gonna do a good job. We gonna do the best job we could do.
Definitely.
Nah, that's great. That's great.
Definitely. We with you. I'm with
Team,
you. I appreciate you. Definitely.
what's that saying? Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's it
Definitely.
right
You know
there.
And you can't sit back and complain about something if you ain't gonna step up and do nothing.
Yo.
So everybody that just sits back and lets this happen, you guys are part of the problem. You are not part of the solution.
Mm-hmm.
So we about to do this. We gonna be a whole team.
Wait, John Walsh Discovery disappeared?
What?
Wait, what? That's not right, right? No.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What did you say?
I don't know.
Huh?
I said that John Walsh, Alabama's coming.
Let me go look.
Am I not reading that
I
right?
can't see the comments while I'm on here. Wait,
Yeah,
other phone. Where's the other phone?
What's that doing?
John Walsh.
That had that show for years.
Maybe to reach out to him. Is that what she's meaning? Maybe.
Oh yeah, because he has a show called Disappeared on the ID Discovery Channel.
He hasn't disappeared.
See, I don't have cable. So.
I don't either.
I don't have cable. I got a whole bunch of streaming things that I could watch ID channel on, so I know.
Oh, really?
Things. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to figure that out.
It's on. I think it's on Discovery Plus.
Discovery.
Oh, really?
Discovery Plus has the ID channel and a whole bunch of other channels connected to it. So there's a whole lot of Discovery. A whole bunch of. It has the History Channel. It has all kinds of stuff on there, y'all. I'm telling you.
I'm definitely going to have to check
Alabama Truth Seeker. She know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So he has a new show. He has a new show on there.
That might be worth reaching out to him too. I don't know how you. I'll see if I can look into that if I can find any information on that.
John Walsh.
Yeah, because I mean he's a beast. I mean I don't know how y'all feel, but he
about him. He lost his son.
He about that life. He about that life.
His case was foul. Like someone went missing in that mall in South Florida, little strip mall. Ended up finding like the head or something, or something crazy body parts. It was a sad case with him, so he's been going in ever since.
You know, I was a kid. I was a kid when that movie came out, and
there was a movie about it.
Yes, it was called Adam. And I seen that movie when I was a kid, and it really made me think about stranger danger in a whole different way. It sure did. I felt so bad for him. I cried, and I was just a kid myself.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there. Lose your child.
It is. I can't even imagine, nor do I want to imagine. I couldn't even fathom. But as soon as you send me the information, I will. I'm gonna connect this with my other email. So anytime you email me, it'll go straight to my phone. And as soon as you send me that information, I will get on that.
All right. Greatly appreciate it.
It's no problem. It is no problem. Because something has to be done. This is ridiculous. How can the police justify not doing anything?
There's no justification for that at all.
You can't you can't justify that kind of stuff. It's like it doesn't matter if the person is a newborn or they're 95 years old. It doesn't matter if they're a child or an adult. They need to be looked for.
Exactly.
And once you find them, if they say they don't want to be contacted, that's something different. But you need to get your butt out there and do your job. Do what you're paid to do and find these people.
Yeah.
I agree completely. I do missing people posters every day except for the weekends, and oh my god.
Then she compiles all the weekends on Monday, so it's like.
So. And if there's anything else you want me to tap into or look into, I totally welcome all that.
I'll send you some links, Sassy, with some free software like video editing and graphics editing. And if you have any logo ideas, I could try to design one for the channel for you and a banner to get some stuff up there. I'd be glad to help out with that how I can. And like I said, I'll send you links for some free software that's for designing graphics. I'll even send you a channel that has some really good tutorials on how to use it.
Okay.
And so that you don't have to pay out, because like some YouTube creators use Adobe Premiere Pro, but it's like $50 a month for that. I can't afford that. Neither can Lori.
I can't either.
Yeah, so I'll send you some links in an email either tonight or tomorrow morning for some video software and other stuff to help you get started. And if you have any questions, like I don't consider myself a pro, but Lori and I'll definitely try to help, with tips and stuff like that, however we can. And you definitely have some support here.
My only idea for what I want in the back is just like the initials of the channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what kind of fonts or anything, but that's what I'm visualizing in my mind.
Like maybe maybe the MBC missing behind color, and then kind of what do you think about like having like a rainbow kind of with just various colors going across that kind of would make like a blurred effect on the letters in the background?
Okay, let's try that.
I'll see what I can make.
Okay, that'll be awesome. I greatly appreciate all of you guys on the panel. I appreciate everybody in the chat. I'm sorry I can't see the chat at this moment, but I appreciate you all, and I will. Like I said, all I can say now is I'm on it. I'm gonna get it together, and I'm not gonna let this opportunity go to waste.
Well, you got this. You're not alone.
And sometimes y'all hear my voice shake, and it's either I'm nervous or I'm being really passionate about what I'm talking about. Like earlier, I mean, my whole body was shaking because I'm just so infuriated with this stuff, and I'm just so fed up. So you guys will hear that a lot.
That's cool.
It's all good.
I respect it 100%.
So I will jump off here. I'm gonna get back on my laptop. I'll still be listening. I'm gonna try and get some things on here figured out. And again, it's a pleasure to meet you guys. It's my pleasure to do something to try and help. Thank you, I and loved one partner, honey sugar pie. Thank you guys so much for the help that you are going to give me in the future and the help that you've given me tonight. I appreciate you all, and y'all keep your head up, and I will do my best to make y'all proud. That's all I can do.
Your heart is something to be proud of, because you're taking a step that's a big step, and that's what you're doing already is something to be proud of. You don't do it to make anybody proud. You do it because that's your heart. And don't worry about what other people think, because the ones who are going to support you are going to support you, and the ones who don't, they can just go on about their lives.
Exactly.
That's what matters. You do you, and just push forward in that.
Thank you. I'm uberly thankful, and I appreciate you guys. And I'm gonna jump off of here and get to work.
Awesome.
All right.
Peace. Oh, and just know too that when you guys send me emails, I'm 3 hours behind y'all.
Okay.
So if I don't respond right away, it's because I'm on the West Coast, and we're a little slow over here.
Lori and I are in Pacific too, so.
Okay, that's good.
Yep, we're in the same time zone.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'll peace out. I'll talk to y'all. Y'all, what I always say to everybody is love your loved ones and hold them tight. Check on your people.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Check on your people.
Definitely.
Okay. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night.
Right.
Well, that's awfully nice of her.
Awesome, and we got to see the birth of a new YouTube channel tonight.
Exactly.
I
lost my Oreo and my milk. Oh no, Shannon. Oh, I got your name right.
I'm gonna follow her lead too. I'm gonna hop up on there. Got an early morning.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you both for coming up here.
It was a pleasure. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you for the platform, for your time, for everything. You know, and we're definitely gonna we're gonna keep in contact and dig into a lot of other things. Definitely.
Yeah, please do. You guys are more than welcome up here anytime.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Peace. I'll give it to you.
Hey, guys.
All right, cool.
Have a good night.
All right,
you too.
Good night.
Well.
That was awesome.
That was very awesome.
That's really inspiring right there. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I know. So do you want to, oh my God. Do you want to end it? I mean, it's getting late.
Yeah, it's after 11.
I was gonna.
Time flew by so fast.
I was gonna play the missing person posters from the other day and then end it. Okay?
Yeah. Let's do that. So, everybody, we appreciate you all coming out. We appreciate the insight, the input that you gave, all the help. That is what this is supposed to be about. That is what it's supposed to be about. And so I'm gonna try to get to work on a logo for her and see what I can do. And we're gonna watch them grow, and it's gonna be awesome. But for all of you, thank you for the love, the support, because the two of us would not. I don't think we would have gotten through all of this if it wasn't for all of you. And we're thankful for each and every one of you and all the love and the support. And yeah. So we will be back, if not earlier in the day. We'll be back here at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 Eastern tomorrow. Much love and respect and appreciation to each and every one of you, wherever you're watching from, or if you're catching this on the replay. We wish you a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good night wherever you are.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, all.
When you're feeling down on your luck, you're tired and stuck, enough is enough, you gotta pick yourself up. Cause life gets hard, it might leave scars, can tear you apart if you let it be smart. Yeah, you wanna be just like the stars, take me to Mars, high up and far, guess that's a start. All I know is that I love making art, straight to my heart, keep up my guard and always work hard. Yeah, it's hard to have faith when you had a taste of this awful place. And if that's the case, you're sitting there sick and tired of the rat race, the fast pace has you thinking it's a bad place. You just wanna blast off into outer space. I get it, trust me, I've been there, just wait. It gets better if you take control of your fate. So stop waiting and get going your own way. Broken dreams and these hopeless teens, how it's supposed to be, yeah. Are all these broken dreams and these hopeless teens, how it's supposed to be, yeah. I'm sick and tired of these broken dreams, these broken teens, sitting down on broken screens. It sucks, cause I really know what hopeless means, but focus seems to stem from the darkest themes. Don't park your dream, get a jump start and dream of everything you thought you ever wanted to be. Then mark your team, together you could be something. Be smart and see that you is all you really need, yeah. Sometimes you gon' feel like you don't know, sometimes you gon' feel like it's going slow, sometimes you gon' wish that it came fast, sometimes you gon' dwell back on the past, yeah. I'm here to tell you that it won't last. Your mind's stronger than you think, get past all the things that keep you feeling bad. to pick yourself up and carve your own path. All these broken dreams and these hopeless teens, how it's supposed to be, yeah. Are all these broken dreams and these hopeless teens how it's supposed to be, yeah. When you're feeling down on your luck, you're tired and stuck, enough is enough. You gotta pick yourself up, cause life gets hard. It might leave scars, could tear you apart if you let it be smart, yeah. You wanna be just like the stars, take me to Mars, high up and far, guess that's a start, All I know is that I love making art, straight to my heart, keep up my guard and always work hard, yeah. It's hard to have faith